18, we will be talking about God of War Ragnarok. So, this is your spoiler warning. If you have not played this game, leave and come back, because we'll be spoiling the shit out of this. So,
Spoiler warning, people. We're going full spoiler
full
discussion.
spoilers.
Full spoiler discussion. For
And
this
I would
game.
like to start by saying, nigga, I was right.
Hey, which part?
Nigga,
Hey, which part?
nigga, you know what part.
Atreus.
No,
Oh,
wait, what did I say about him?
I thought you was gonna be probably playing as him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I was right twice.
Yeah. That's why I said which one.
But now I was talking about the other one. I was right. That fuck nigga Odin man.
Oh,
Came.
oh, Tyr.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and again, people, full spoiler discussion. If you have not
yeah.
get the fuck out of here, we finna see.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to start from the beginning and work my way through. I
Twist.
loved how they did that opening when you fight Thor, and
Yes.
and that nigga actually kills you and resuscitates you.
It brings you back to life.
Yo, that shit had me thinking of the Arkham Knight when I told you I was playing that game, but like the whole game didn't finish loading. So the shit just kind of like, I guess you could say it like timed out. But that shit was crazy.
Man, like, what a way to open the game, man. Man, and that's like in the first hour too.
Yes. It was cool.
Said, yo.
It was cool that Thor came to talk to Kratos, but I did not expect what's his name to come talk to him too. Yeah.
I didn't expect that whole scene. I didn't expect. I thought Thor was just gonna get there and just start going crazy, but that nigga, they didn't actually sat down in Kratos' house and had a civil conversation.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, this is amazing. I was so tense that whole cutscene, but I was like, in my mind, I was like, I'm loving all of this. Like Thor and Odin in Kratos' house with Atreus and Mimir. I said, I love this scene. One of my favorites. That was hands down one of my favorite scenes in the entire game.
Because it was so tense.
Because it was tense. You didn't know what to expect. Odin shows up. I love the way Thor put his hammer on the table, and then Kratos put his axe on the table.
Oh yeah.
I love that scene. The part when he poured the meat in the cup, handed it to Atreus, and Kratos grabbed his hand and put the nigga hand back on the table. Like, nigga, don't give my son none of this. What's wrong with you?
I would have thought that shit was poison. Real talk. I really thought that shit would have been poison.
Yeah. It was scenes like that I was like, I like when Kratos, cause I love that Kratos like rarely talks like that, but he can still be fucking menacing, and you know what he's trying to say without even like saying anything. I love that about how they did his character with the old Kratos, what I call
old Kratos.
Old Kratos versus young Kratos.
Oh, did you watch that short that I sent about that dude? It was like if Kratos had a lawyer.
I didn't see that. I meant to watch that, but I watched the other one. Somebody sent another one in the group about something about him killing the Greek gods.
Oh yeah, I sent that a while ago. That shit.
Yeah.
But that was a different YouTuber. But this dude here made me fucking laugh because he'll be talking, and then out of nowhere he'll be like, "Zeus, you love me my rage," and he just like start yelling out of nowhere. He just and like the lawyer played by the same person. He's just like, oh nah, bro, crack is gonna fuck up a drug, bro. Like you said you killed a guy named Helios. It says you ripped this nigga's skull off. Then like halfway through, the nigga just says, "Nigga, how did we capture you? how did we catch you?" And I was like, oh shit, nigga, that is a good question.
That's a great question, nigga. They would have never caught that nigga Kratos.
But before you can even ponder an answer to that bitch, he just get the he just started screaming and shit. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Man. Yeah, like I said, young Kratos, who again, I love, great character, but this version of him now, man, I love how they did his character this time. Like these past 2 games, man, it was such a great job, bro. It's such a great job. Like literally, like if Kratos became an old man, this is what I believe he would be. I don't feel like he's not. He's different, but this is what I believe what would have happened if he lived long enough to become old. This is him now. Just with a teenage son, but he's just an old Kratos. Like Nick, he literally has gray in his beard. If you look at his beard, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like the man's old. He's just an old god. Like you know what I'm saying? That's here to just protect his son. But I love this version of him, especially on this game. It was they handled it really well. But yeah, that Thor fight, the way it started to shoot, even the fucking let's go back to the intro. Let's wind it back a little bit. The intro was so fucking good. That's when I was like, I gotta cherish games like this because they're so few and far in between now, dog.
What you
like
mean
the intro with Freya. How it starts off,
yeah,
with
like
her, man, and then that yell to Kratos sounded so fucking full of pain and hurt and vengeance.
I'd have been like
that way she screamed that nigga name, and the way he just looked back and the fucking mountain started, like the avalanche came. I said, yo, this is amazing, bro. Like off rip, bro. That's all the beginning. Yeah, so last time a game has done this, dog. Yeah, that was before the Thor fight. I was like, when the last time a game has done this? That's when I knew. I said, this is gonna be something special. Just about that Freya thing. Once that was over, I said, this is gonna be something amazing.
I am a genius. Sorry, I figured out what I had to do.
Oh, puzzle.
Yes.
That's another thing too.
Like, it's bitch is so simple. I feel stupid.
Yeah, that's how you feel sometimes. I be like, man, listen, shooting on purple arrows if you was with Freya or Atreus at certain puzzles, I used to be like, like the way they utilize them arrows, so many different ways, bro. Like sometimes you had to shoot the same spot just to blow the bitch up to make something catch on fire. Make it larger. Yeah, make it larger. Or you had to shoot like 3 of them consecutively at a very perfect spot so you can use the blade to blow this one up, this one up, this one up. Then they'll set the thing on fire. I was like, man, this game is full of puzzles to the point where I was like, I'm not mad at it. I was like, damn, it's a good amount of puzzles in this fucking game. Like, I don't think I was mad at it though. I was just like, okay. I was like, okay. I don't remember the last one having this many. 2018.
Like I just cleared an area because I found the last piece of lore and I opened up the last chest in this area, and you can only get here. If I had realized that shit was on this fucking cube. It's a interactable on the fucking cube that you have to move. I could have got this bitch and never had to come back here. So, and all they gave me was a Pommels of the Undying Spark. Increases the damage that the burn status inflicts on enemies. Like that shit is crazy. But yeah, that I was kind of expecting a whole. Well, I guess we did get that boss fight later on in the game, but I don't know, like
what?
With Freya, it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be because I really thought we was gonna end up killing.
Oh, the Freya boss fight when she was a Valkyrie.
Yeah. I really thought we was gonna end up killing that bitch. I'm glad we didn't, but still, I was just like, alright, bitch, I want you to understand it's been like literally at least 50 niggas ahead of you who have came for this nigga's crown. None of them are alive to say how they lost. Just know that they lost. But if you want to be that bad at next bitch number 51, By all.
Yeah. A lot of times when I was playing this game, I said to myself, I was like, y'all motherfuckers better be glad Kratos is different now.
Oh
Because he
my
would have
god.
killed so many. He would have killed so many more people, dog.
Yes.
He would have murdered Freya at the intro of this game.
And
This would
then
have not have been like a later on Freya turn good. He would have killed her
oh yeah.
at the beginning of this game if that nigga was young Kratos. Like,
And then the other thing I realized everybody in Asgard is afraid. Like they're
afraid.
afraid. Yeah, they were afraid of him because remember Shiv said something about what she tell that nigga? She said yeah, Odin said there'd be no more killing of Aesir gods and whatnot. And in my head I just thought to myself like, did this nigga like tell him this nigga realize tell them that he would protect them, that Kratos was just going around murdering them? I mean, I could see how they would think that because he kind of was. Yeah, he killed three of them, but I don't think he really told them like the circumstance behind that.
Oh hell no! You talking about the Odin tell him? No. Hell
Yeah.
no. Hell no way. No way.
So my
They
brain
hated him.
Right. So my brain
They hated
was
Lady
like,
Sif. How about Lady Sif? Well, it makes sense to me. They killed like both of her sons, so I understand Lady Sif
yeah,
not liking Atreus.
yeah.
Also, they said this. I realized in the game that's Elena from Uncharted. They play Lady Sif.
Oh, see, I
heard that voice. I said that's Elena. That's Elena.
I seen the name, but I didn't like
every parent must grapple
say
with
nothing.
sooner or later.
I didn't. It was funny is that at first I didn't say that. When we first met Lady Sif, the very first time Atreus runs into her, I did not hear it, but it was later. It was like when she was talking to Thor about Odin, how bad of a person he is, and I heard Elena's voice. Then I said, that's Elena from fucking Uncharted.
Wait, so she playing Thrud or Lady Sif?
Lady Sif.
Oh, okay.
Thor's wife. Thor's wife. That's Elena from Uncharted.
Let me find out that Elena out here taking jobs from other up and coming young voice actors.
And it's funny. It was funny hearing her because outside of Uncharted, I don't think I've ever heard her voice at nothing else.
Exactly.
So when she showed up as Lady Sif, which also, I ain't gonna lie, you know, Lady Sif does look like another version of a white woman with blonde hair.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know if they was just kind of being funny with that, but yeah, that was Elena. And I didn't hear it till like that. It was not way later, but just later. The first time I met her, I did not say, "Yo, that's Elena from Uncharted." It was like way later. I just heard that. I heard that Elena voice then, and I was like, "Okay, that's definitely her." So yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. So how much do you like dropping here?
Oh man, when I got that weapon, bro, I was like, oh, I'm gonna love this. I'm going to love this weapon, and I ended up loving it. It's so good. That's one thing about this game too. It's like you have 3 weapons, and trying to figure out like which one you want to fight with is so funny to me, or so fun. Like I was like, which animation I want to see next. So like which like I find the enemy or a boss, which weapon do I want to use?
Right.
Also, I gotta ask you this because I did not do this.
Uh-oh.
When we fought Heimdall.
Yeah.
Okay. You know the spear was made to beat him.
Yeah.
Did you ever switch to the axe or the blades in that fight to see what he would do?
I want to say
I stayed with the spear.
I want to say I did, but he would always avoid me.
I stayed with the spear. Also, too, this was funny. When I went to this boss fight, I didn't die. But when I fought him, with Heimdall, when I first, this is the funny thing. When I fought him, my health was like below half. And when I got to this fight, I said, "Well, we finna fight this nigga," and I have nowhere near full health. So my concentration was top tier. I was like, "Yo, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing," and I ended up not beating him. I recorded that fight too.
Oh man.
But yeah, so many boss fights I recorded.
bruh.
I had to save. I had to save the share button on my PlayStation controller so much on this game after certain boss fights, certain cutscenes, because I was just loving it that much. I just was like, I'm gonna want to rewatch these at some point, and I rewatched I rewatched the Thor fight and see how I play. I rewatched the Heimdall fight. That's another reason why it was taking me a minute to beat this game, because I would just rewatch fights, because I would just enjoy them so much. I was like, yo, these boss fights, and that's really the biggest thing about this game for me. The boss fights. That was the biggest plus for me. Was the enemies, the combat, and the boss fights were so plentiful, bro. It was so many.
I did enjoy
and I loved it.
I did enjoy it. It did feel like God of War from old.
Yeah.
But
so many boss fights, man.
I will say it left me feeling like it left me feeling like that was all that changed, you know.
The boss fights.
Yeah. Like the story is a plus, obviously, but
the story, I did like the story. You know, I mean, I just beat the game Sunday, but I did like this. I would say I like the story better. I guess because this is the conversation I want.
You like the story of 2018 better?
No, Ragnarok.
Oh, okay.
I want to say I do, and I love the story of 2018. Ragnarok story was just more, I guess, grand, which it should have been, because it's the last one in Norse mythology. Right. Which I wanted to ask you too, because I was gonna ask, do you feel like they should have went the 3-game route, or was they smart to keep it at 2? Was 2 games the right decision after you've beaten this game?
I kind of want to say no, only
that
because only because the way the last sequence of the game went.
The actual war.
Yes.
Did you feel like the war wasn't as
long enough? Yeah, it wasn't. It was a fire sequence. I'm not gonna say it wasn't.
Yeah, it was cool.
But it wasn't everything I thought it was going to be.
Sound like you was a little disappointed with that final mission, the final story mission.
Yeah, just a little
bit.
Just a little bit.
This is a thing too. I'm not gonna give this game a negative for this, because honestly, my score is after beating it Sunday, my score is a 10, and I've thought about it. Sunday I beat it, all day today, because I couldn't find a negative with it for me, right? But the one thing that was kind of really underused, and I would like to see I want to see behind the scenes, see what the devs did this, is the World Serpent. He was barely in this game at all.
I thought the same way.
Yeah, he was barely in this game, and then I thought the moment when he was gonna go back in time was gonna be like a big moment, but it just happens really quick, like in the background.
Yeah,
when him and Thor was fighting.
There was no. It was
kind of weird that they really didn't focus on his character on this game at all.
Yeah, there was no what's the word I'm looking for?
Payoff, or
no, there was no reason. There was no explanation as to why he wasn't there.
Cause the game, when he first shows up, when you're playing as Atreus and you were a Sentry, and it seems like the game was trying to say, like, ever since Fimbulwinter has started, he's just been laying dormant within the snow.
Yeah.
And then Atreus woke him up.
Even when you talk to him, yeah.
Yeah, when you talk to him, and it said, what he said Ironwood, which you find out is where Ergo Boda is. Okay. Right. But after that, you don't see him no more until the last mission of the game, fighting Thor in the background. And then you see the move, well, not the move, but you see the moment he goes back in time. And it just disappears out of thin air.
And what's crazy is I thought both of them got launched back in time. It was just his ass.
Yeah. Which also goes back to, see, this is why I'm glad we talking about this. Goes back to, you remember, when Kratos and Thor was fighting in the beginning, and they did the move. The hammer hit the hammer hits the axe, yeah. And then Thor says it feels familiar.
Yeah.
That never came back to see, why did he say that?
Right. That and the fact that there's the same lightning strike in Vanaheim.
A realm traveler.
Seems like it's right in Vanaheim.
This place
It
has seen
is?
better days.
Yes.
Haven't we
Oh
all?
man, that means you didn't go to that area.
Do you
man.
remember when I brought you and Atreus?
Wait, you talking about after I beat the game or
No,
during the game or?
during the game, just during the game. Like there's another.
And it was because of your
So,
guidance we were able
when-
to fulfill phase last week.
When
And yours as well, Mimir.
when me and Vez was talking to you about that monster that you fight, and I said that he was thinking of another desert. It's another desert-like area in Vanaheim.
Oh yeah, I have not been to another.
That
Well, I've been to
part-
other areas of Vanaheim, but no desert part. It's just
Okay,
fucking
so,
crazy.
hold
I haven't
on,
touched
let
that at all.
Now I gotta fucking go to the map.
You just go there, like you just go there on your own. There's no mission that
Nah,
leads you there. You just find
yeah,
it.
no, it's a mission that leads you there. It's a mission that leads you
Oh.
there. It's you end up going to what's called the crater, and it has three spots: the plains, the sinkholes, and the jungle. And
What makes you go there though?
you're looking for damn, what is that nigga name? When you met Freyr, he had a traveler in his group. You go there looking for that guy. Damn, you really didn't. So remember back in the
No.
story when y'all rescued Freyr, and
The
and y'all got
when
attacked.
when you and Freya, okay, when Heimdall attacks you, the boss fight, right? Okay, the first time you meet Freya, you don't rescue him.
No,
just
no, no.
meet
But
him.
you in the second part of the, well, not
The
the
second
second
part of-
but like the latter half of the game, you have to go
When you come
back
back to
there.
Vanaheim.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to rescue him, right?
Right.
And you end up fighting Heimdall, but everybody else is like rescuing Freyr. And when y'all link up, y'all get inside his flying boat and y'all get attacked. That dude that hopped off to save y'all,
Yes.
that's what that side quest is for. I walked into the realm travel room and I can't find the right door to get the fuck out. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
But-
it's a side mission that you should go looking for that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't do it.
Oh my god.
I ain't do it. The option never came up.
Are you serious?
I mean, I looked
It
around.
came-
Yeah.
Nah, fuck
I
that,
looked
bro.
around.
It came up for me because I happen to be with Atreus at this point, and there's a dog that I guess the dog found him or was
no.
looking for him.
Oh, this gonna
Something
be
like that.
interesting. Now go ahead. This gonna be
So-
interesting. 'Cause
So
it's different for me.
the dog is who I guess led me to him, right? The dog
Okay.
leads me to him, and we end up opening his boat up, and we use it to fly over there. Unsurprisingly, we get fucking attacked again,
Mm.
and we end up in the jungles. So then we explore the jungles, and you end up having to fight like 3 dragons as a side quest. That was the part where I told you, I said, bro, I kept getting side quest after side quest after side quest. I was talking about that.
That's funny because I remember you saying that, and I was like, "What is he talking about?" Because I was like, I never ran into that.
Oh
I
my
must
God.
have missed something completely. I did not run into something like side quests just keep popping up for me. I never. Now I do have side quests piled up, like looking for like certain stuff and like those like them
So they may shift
them
into
fire
whatever
pit
form they
boss fights in the realms, like that's up there, and you know the Ravens thing is up there, and like something else is up there. Finding the thing for the squirrel guy, finding those monsters that's in those portals that should have pull out. Like
The
I have
remnants,
those
hold on.
missions,
Man.
yeah, but I wasn't doing those. I was like, I'm doing that. That's like end of the game type shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not looking for those.
I mean, you find them without looking too hard, to be honest. In my
Yeah, I
opinion.
found like 2 of them. Yeah, I found like 2 of them.
Nigga, I had found, without trying, I had found all 5 of them. I didn't find the 6th one until after I beat the game. And that's because the 6th one was in a part of the mine in Applewood that I hadn't been to, or I couldn't get to because I didn't have drop near. So
So okay, so back to the
I can't
Now that
believe
dog you
that.
talking about, if you ask him that whatever you everything you said about finding that guy, did not do. That mission didn't pop up for me at all.
Yeah, it's a big ass. He looked like
I remember the guy. No, trust me, I remember the guy because he went out like
No,
in a
no,
blaze of
I'm trying
glory.
to make you think of the dog, nigga. The dog was
No. I got that's the thing. I did that. I want to go get the dog because they lost it, right?
I don't think they lost the dog, but
Not lost it, but you had to go get it, right?
yeah. But I
I
mean,
did that.
he ends up saying that he smells something, and you know
For
you
me.
gonna find him, and then he disappears. The dog disappears, and you have to follow his footsteps. So when you follow his footsteps, he ends up leading you back to that cliff where you first saw Skull and Hati,
Okay.
and they changed the time of day.
Okay.
And then what happened? From there, I think one of them said something about being able to use the boat or whatnot, and I was like, damn. Well, here we go.
I'm still trying to understand what part. I remember doing all that what you're saying, but I
Man,
did not go find that guy. Something
I
something happens in between that right there, that little point when you go to that dog, and he goes to go find that guy because I did not go find that guy.
Did you promise the large bird in Hellheim?
That did not pop up for me. I remember going to find that
Hold
dog,
on.
find the
It's just
footsteps.
that she'd
Okay.
like to
hold on.
retire.
Retire? Hell's Eagle wants to retire?
Because
Enough
he's
talk
saying
for
something
now.
about, God
Be
dang
ready.
it. I hate that conversation sometimes gets stopped because you decide to get off the sled or whatever. But he had said something about, they were asking him how he got the bird to help during Ragnarok, the one in Helheim. And he was like, he said something about retiring. And this bitch Freya goes, retire? She wants to retire? And I was like, I mean, if I had nothing to do but watch over the dead, bitch, I want to retire too. The fuck. But
Yeah, I heard that conversation. No.
but they stopped short because I got to where I was going. But damn, I don't know. I kind of want to tell you to fucking try to go there now.
I told you. I told you what happened.
What
I told you
happened?
exactly what happened. We was on agreement and everything you just said.
Yeah,
I
but
remember everything. I remember
didn't.
all that.
So wait a minute.
But
When
go
you
get that guy, no.
So when you opened up your map, and you go to Vanaheim, what do you see? Like, you can't scroll up and you see like the crater section of the map. Like, it'll be all the way north. It is north of the Northern Wilds. Cause
No,
this is
that I know I haven't been to where you're talking about because you just said, because you said earlier that when it was us and Vez talking about finding that big ass beast, right? I
yeah,
fought it in that desert, and you said
in
Vez was
Alpha.
thinking in Alfheim. Vez
Yeah,
was thinking about the one I fought that y'all fought in Vanaheim.
right.
I have not fought one in Vanaheim.
Oh my
That's not happening for
God.
me.
So when you look at your map, is there anything north of the Northern Wilds?
Let me see. I just got on. I wasn't on.
That
Also, I
is.
see that Kratos is back in the cave too. After you
Oh
beat the
yeah,
game.
nah. Well, I mean,
Let me see this.
he's always there when you start up the game.
Not for me. He was in the cave.
Where the fuck was he for you?
Just after you start the game, after I started the game, and once you loaded it back up after you got past the intro, the cave would just be empty.
That cave has never been empty for me, Bucko.
Kratos was always in the cave for you.
Hell yeah! Every time I go to load this bitch up.
That cave
I
was
mean,
empty. He wasn't sitting here.
if he wasn't in there, I didn't notice.
Okay. Yeah, he wasn't here. Cause like whatever makes sense for him not to be here because he's out the cave now. I started the game.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh man, this nigga. Tell me why this nigga Mimir asked Freya. He's like, you know that magic you used to resurrect a dead frost giant in a battle that we won't talk about. Can you do that again? She said, I don't know. It depends. Do you have another dead frost giant for me to resurrect? Oh, not really. Well, alright then. I was like, fuck. But yeah, this
All right, so you said go to my map and go
go to
to
Anaheim
Vanaheim.
and just
Okay,
like
map Vanaheim's loading up. Okay, you said scroll up
just go up
to where?
past the
Northern
Northern
Wilds.
Wilds. Can you go past that?
I can, but all that shit grayed out.
Oh my god.
I see the symbols too. I see the
Oh
Mystic
my
Gateway for credit, so
goodness.
I could just transport there. And
Oh,
I see like
is one there for free that you've discovered?
it's a Mystic Gateway there called Crater Entrance. But I can't. But it's everything else is grayed out around. There's a couple like little red
Crater
portals,
entrance.
little portals. Yeah, but
Uh,
everything else is great.
Crater entrance.
I miss a whole area up there that I have not seen. That's hilarious.
Overgrown Tower. Mystic Gateway West Plains.
That is
Mystic
hilarious.
Gateway East Plains. Oh, Crater entrance. Okay, yeah. Damn.
Nope, all that grayed out for me.
Actually, that makes sense. I know what this is. The crater entrance is exactly where you get dropped off at when you get on that boat. But I can't believe that you haven't been there. So that means,
Nope.
damn, I wonder if you still gonna have access to that side mission then.
Cause I beat the game.
Yeah. Cause when I realized that nigga was still alive, I was like, oh, let me find this nigga before I finish any parts of the game. But I kept getting bombarded with other fucking side quests. So I was like, fuck.
You know what? Honestly, I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't fight that guy. Cause if I know side quests hit you, I know I beat the game by now. Cause I would have done them. I would have done them, and we would not be talking about it right now. So I'm glad it didn't happen.
But I beat the game before you.
You beat the game before me, but I would not have beaten this game by yesterday.
Oh
Cause I
my
would have done side
goodness.
quests.
That is tragic. That is fucking tragic.
And mind you, I clocked in at 40 hours when I beat the game too.
Me
I
too.
made sure to save.
Me too. I noticed that when I had got back on. Cause
Nice.
I was like, damn, this bitch took me 40 hours to beat. That means the main campaign has to be at least 20 hours.
Yes. But also we did side missions, and from
That's
what
why
we're
I said.
saying, you did more than me, maybe.
That's why I said the main campaign has to be at least 20 hours.
Yeah.
So.
And there's still plenty of stuff to do after you beat the game. So
Man.
because I know it's a Valkyrie that you have to fight because they talked about her right like when you started playing. After you
If
beat
she's
the game,
in this world, if she's somewhere in this world, nigga,
she's supposed to be.
it will be a long time before I go find her because
The way they talking to that bitch is gonna be tough because they call her the new Valkyrie Queen.
I'm gonna make sure that I have the Berserker armor. Like I already looked up an armor build set, and this bitch involves slowing down time. I said, oh, this is all the nigga ever really needed in life. So
Nice.
the only thing I can't find or I'm having trouble finding is the last two pieces of the socket for the Yggdrasil amulet. I don't know why I can't find those too easily.
I think I have.
Oh shit!
Yggdrasil. Talk about you put the amulets right.
Yeah, we socket the enchantments.
I got one broken one left.
What? Then the other crazy part is my Midgard is 82% complete, but there's like nothing on my map.
Your Midgard is 82% complete, but there's nothing there for you to get.
Yeah. Well, it's one thing for me to get, but I don't know how to get back there. Like,
what is it?
It's a mystic gateway at Freya's house where the turtle is, but it's not active because I guess I didn't see it when I was playing as a Atreus. So I can't teleport there, and I don't know how to get there on my own. Yeah. So,
Oh, Sanctuary Grove?
yeah. I don't know how to get there.
Mine still says undiscovered.
Oh shit. So we both
I
gonna be
didn't get
stuck
it
in
either.
this bitch. Well, guess I'll be the first one to find out how to get here. I have a feeling it has something to do with.
It's gotta be a way to get back to that turtle.
I have a feeling it has something to do with being home. Like going back to your home. So I'm gonna go back to the house, walk around in those woods, and see where I get.
It probably is a nice Easter egg if you go back home, like the Easter egg, like at the end of the last one.
Oh, so you're home?
The house where Kratos lives. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure if you go back there, it's probably a little Easter egg conversation because the way the last game ended. I ain't saying it's gonna be like another scene like Thor showing up, but it's probably gonna be something said.
Let me go through this door right now. And
what is it?
Mementos from Atreus' journey.
oh shit.
What will you do with it?
Added to our own. His story is ours, and ours is his.
Too right, brother.
There is a mementos from his journey. But
See?
I guess, but I feel like this is stuff that. Oh, okay. This is just the stuff that he found on his own when we played as him. The stuff that I say Thor. Stuff that Kratos wasn't around for.
See? Yeah.
It's minor. Well, no cutscene type shit, but
Hold on. Talking about the world serpent. Wait a damn minute. Hold up.
what?
It said something about the world serpent. They said that even though the world serpent is gone, there's still traces of him around Ragnarok. And it was like they explained how they saw him like leave. With the scene when Thor hit him, it made him go back in time. And then Kratos said that when they first met the snake, Atreus, he said he recognized Atreus. And then maybe they met in Jotunheim at some point when he was there.
I remember that conversation.
Okay.
Do you want me to explain that?
Okay, hold up.
I felt like you
That
just
scene
paused
when
the game.
I did. The scene when Atreus and Angrboda made that giant become that snake and it crawled away and didn't do anything.
Yes.
Was that supposed to be the world serpent right there?
Yes.
Holy shit!
You didn't think that?
No, when they made that snake, no. I just thought it was just a regular snake.
Nah, nigga. Nah. I knew exactly. I said, "Oh shit, that's Jormungandr."
Damn.
But
that
I still
just hit me.
But it still it still doesn't help me explain. Still doesn't help me understand how the nigga that's in the League of the Nine right now is like, oh shit.
What?
I've been thinking this for a minute.
Okay.
I think this nigga Jormungandr's on an infinite loop.
He is, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because when we met him, he was underwater. We threw the axe in, he came out of the water. Says the boy looks familiar, but they've never met.
Well, again, don't forget, when he says that Atreus is younger than he is now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why he said he looks familiar. Not like, I know who this is.
That's what I'm saying. He's on an infinite loop. That means... But this is what I'm saying when I say that it makes no sense that the Jormungandr we know now isn't in Ragnarok then. You know? Like, a young Jormungandr is in Ragnarok, not the one we know.
Yes.
That makes no sense to me. Like, it makes no sense to me because there's no context behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no reason for him not to be around
right now.
Yeah.
because Thor not back in time, and
No, I'm saying before that happens, there's no reason for him not to be around. You get what I'm saying?
I think so. You mean like before
So
Atreus and Angrboda
yeah,
did what they did?
yeah. There's no reason for him not to have been a part of that. He was a part of that because he was born just
They had just
then.
made him in Ironwood in
Yeah,
Jotunheim.
right.
It was funny too. Atreus didn't think about it either
Do you regret it?
when he did it.
Most
I
likely.
don't think, right? I remember that cutscene. He
What are
didn't
we
think
talking
about,
about in
oh, I just made the
particular?
world serpent,
Giving up your body?
right?
Oh my
I
goodness.
regret
Wait, what?
exchanging my life for my
That
freedom.
when Atreus made, when him and
It's a question I ask
Angrboda did
myself
what they
every day,
did,
my
well,
lady.
it was really
What
him
about
more
today?
than her.
Today.
He didn't think about it then either.
No, of course not.
That's what I guess that's what made me not think
Where else
about it
could I
because he
spend
didn't. I was
such
like,
quality time
I didn't.
with
The
you?
world serpent didn't cross my mind. I just thought he made like a random snake that just crawled away and do shit. I thought that scene was just showing that what he thought was gonna happen just didn't happen.
Nah, bro. I mean, I knew when I saw that fucking snake. I was like, oh, this is gonna become a world serpent. It has to be. So.
Yeah, because I just recorded that scene to make sure I heard what she said. So Freya says it's strange. There are signs of the world serpent still all over, world serpent all over the lake, but we saw him disappear at Ragnarok.
Right. Oh, I mean,
So then
yeah.
Mary said that could mean that the legend was true all along. That blood from Thor said Yomageddon was right back in time. Yoka Yormi, fresh from Jotunheim, who would grow into the world serpent we know.
Yeah, but where did that nigga end up?
Past it, then Kratos bring up the time that Atreus they met Yomageddon the first time, and he said perhaps they met in Jotunheim. That's Kratos' guess, which he is right. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
kind
so
of crazy.
they
To me,
don't ask
bro.
for. They still don't ask for Atreus. They don't ask Atreus when next time they see him,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Exactly.
Um,
Yeah.
we'll save that talk for last, the very end of the game, because I want your theories about that. But we'll save that for last.
Okay.
So yeah, the world. Okay, this world serpent talk. I didn't expect it like gets to this, but like they sure don't go back in time
Mhm.
to before he's born.
Right.
I think I see what you're saying. I do see the
Yeah.
confusing part.
Yeah. Like it's an infinite loop that doesn't make sense because he's still here in the present. He's just underwater, frozen. But there's no reason why he doesn't. There's no reason why he's there, frozen under the water, or why he chooses to be there.
Right now, after we've beaten the game,
No, before we beaten the game.
before we're beating the game, why he just you talking about why
Well,
he just
before,
sitting there?
before and after now that you think about it, but
Yeah.
yeah. There's no reason.
Okay,
There's
so
literally no explanation given as to why he's chosen to just remain, out of
frozen
it.
until Ragnarok happens.
Yeah, or even after.
Cause I'm trying to remember, cause it was a line somebody said in that war that I meant to capture. That was like, how did
Well,
this
I've
snake
streamed this
get
whole thing.
here?
Yeah, I've streamed this whole thing. So
It was a line during that war when they showed Yamageddon fighting Thor, and somebody said, I don't know if it was Mimir or Kratos, it was somebody. One of them said, "How did the snake get here?" It was in Midgard. Because if you think about it, that also is questioned. That's questionable. Because
what?
everybody who... Okay, think about it. If you and I are in Midgard, right?
Mhm.
To get to Asgard, we have to do the portal thing like they did to get to Asgard. The snake never did do that. He just showed up during the war and started fighting Thor. You can't just do that. You can't just go to Asgard because you can't just walk there. You have to go there, like in a portal or something, or through like a realm between realms type shit, or do it Odin with the birds and shit. But somebody said that though.
I
That's
think
what it made me think about it.
I think it was
That was
Freya, but I think
It was like, how did the snake get here? It was in Midgard. I think that was the line that somebody said.
I would say they got
But it
it
was so
there
much
the
going
same
on.
way. I think
So
they got there the same way that Angry Buddha got there. Cause I don't think they asked that bitch how she got there.
Well, she would just show up all over the place. Like she she showed up in fucking Muspelheim.
Right.
So
That's
maybe
what I'm
you're
saying.
right.
She,
There you go. Maybe you're right.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She moved like the dwarves.
She did. You think he did the same thing?
Oh,
Just
shit.
moved in between realms and then just was like, okay, it's Ragnarok time. It's time for me to go here and fight.
Yeah. Hey, hold on real quick, cause I see a person.
You are Atreus' friend.
Ah! Oh! Hi! Hey!
This
You're
person just
Loki's dad, right? Saw you at the whole
just
Ragnarok
been here?
thing. I'm Skilder.
The lad who's been organizing the
Let's hear
displaced
this.
Midgardians. What are you doing?
Oh, Loki
I love
told
how
me
you
the
still
story
find
about
stuff.
Odin inviting him to Asgard,
I
and
do.
giving him an Aesir
Man, this
coin
game
that
great.
you threw away, and well, I thought I'd come here and see if I could find it. And I did, if you can believe it. But, it's kind of stuck, because you're, like, crazy strong, apparently. I'm sorry, did you want to keep it?
No, it is yours.
You sure? It's probably really valuable. I mean, that's not why I'm after it, but if I were gonna sell a genuine Asgardian artifact touched by at least 3 gods, I'd expect that'd fetch, well, a whole lot. Probably enough to buy my own boat, set out, make my fortune.
The coin is yours.
Mine is straight still there.
Good luck to you.
Thanks. You too. And if you see Thrud, never mind.
You wished word of Thor's daughter.
Thrud? You saw Thrud? How is she?
She is well. She has recovered
Are you
her
watching
father's
full blown
hammer.
cutscene?
Oh, that's
They're just still
amazing.
talking.
Don't you worry. She's gonna do good with that thing. She's an amazing person. Probably my favorite. I mean, not like that. She doesn't have time for boys, but I don't care. She's just great. Is it getting warmer? I feel like it's getting warmer. How about that thaw?
My goodness. Nothing for me to actually do, just a bunch of talking. I don't know why he don't ask for his help, but yeah.
Trying to think. But no, it's like I said, it's so much to talk about. So Atreus, you said Atreus did Atreus get on your nerves in this game?
No, I don't think
He's
so.
like he didn't bother you as much as he bothered me.
I mean,
He
didn't bother
bothered me
me
at first.
He didn't bother me at all. I just felt like he was like his character was overly eager, like his young self. But he contained it a lot better. Cause I know he just wanted to like just go off.
He felt
the
like
rails.
right. This whole thing about him being Loki was
Mhm.
really pushing him in this game to do things.
That
Because
probably
like he was
shouldn't
trying to
have
find a
done.
purpose and find motivation and see like why was he Loki. He didn't want to sit around and do nothing like Kratos was doing, which I understand that because they both completely different
Right.
characters, two ends of the spectrum. But I don't know why he was like getting at the beginning of this game. He was getting on my nerves. Probably because I just wanted him to like shut up and listen to what Kratos was saying because I'm like. He's not wrong about what's going on. Like, just sit down.
Right.
I don't know. I just wanted both of them to sit down and talk. And then the church trying to be this rebellious thing, which I looked at it as he's just being a teenager.
Yeah.
That's the space he's going through. That he's being a teenager. He don't want to listen to nobody would tell him what to do, as all teenagers do. That's what I got from it.
I didn't even look at it like that. I just felt
okay.
I felt
This
like
thing,
he was trying to be his own man, but like his dad was still being, like withholding information from him, or not information, but I feel like Kratos was just having a hard time trusting him.
yeah, because he would be. The boy was sinking off and doing shit on his own.
I mean, I don't think that's why though. I think because you got to remember, both of them knew the prophecy that Kratos was going to die.
Yeah.
But neither one of them each other knew it.
Right.
So everything Kratos is doing is because he wants Atreus to be prepared to live without him. Everything Atreus is doing is so that his father doesn't die prematurely. So
Yes.
I don't know. I mean,
I mean, okay. I
I
mean, this one
understand.
specific scene. This scene. Let me ask you this scene again, you know, because I'll be shot of it then. You trying to tell me when Atreus up? Whenever I was telling Atreus what to do, he wouldn't listen to nobody, and he left, turned to the fucking bear, hit Sindri, ran to that realm of realms, and like pushed himself into the bitch to go to Midgard, to go to Asgard. That didn't seem to aggravate you.
No, because he was overwhelmed, nigga. Like
Yeah,
to
he's
me,
overwhelmed because everybody he was overwhelmed because everybody's telling him what to do, and he don't want to
yeah.
listen.
Because
That's what
I mean,
aggravated me. I
bruh,
was like, nobody's.
if everybody was telling you what to do, regardless of your age, that wouldn't overwhelm you.
No,
Okay.
I'm not because bro, at this point at this point you and me are Kratos at this point. We should be. We're not gonna go off and act like a fucking fool and run out the house because
But I,
nobody want to listen to what we're saying. We're gonna sit down and
I mean,
talk
I also
like
gotta watch that.
adults.
I also gotta watch that scene again because I feel like I feel like it's more than the fact that everybody's telling him what to do.
He
I
wanted to go
think
to
it,
Asgard and telling him no
yeah,
because it was
I
not a
think
good
that's what it was.
idea.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
That's what it was. It was a very dumb idea, honestly.
I
I
mean,
mean, it
so
led to
what?
like good things,
So
but
I'm trying to think what they
overall, that's
would.
very dangerous.
So I'm trying to think what was the alternative? Because
To
but by
just sit
this,
down and figure out what to do. Which Atreus, this is why I love this again. That's why I like this game because when him and Kratos got back to like cool again, Atreus was acting cool again as an adult, mature. He was like he was at the beginning of the game. If you go
so
back through, if you
I
go back through the
didn't.
game, you'll see
No,
the
I mean,
Atreus was
no,
split in half in this
no,
game.
I get that, but I also didn't like. I didn't like his reasons for wanting to leave Asgard because that whole sequence made me feel like it was like yeah he messed up right, but to
When he free,
me
what's the name in the Helheim?
yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but to me
Which he
it
did, yeah.
wasn't. To me it didn't feel like that big a mistake, if you ask me.
Really?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean,
I
oh
was going off
shit.
the context. We didn't see the mistake. We was going off of like he's open. This wolf is roping up rams
I hate when I
everywhere.
go places and enemies come back to life or enemies are in the area and I didn't realize they were fucking be there.
I don't think I've actually ran into that. When I go.
Well, I went back to a place and um what I'm finding is that what I'm finding is that there were enemies here, like the little wisp looking things that can only be damaged after you hit them with what the fuck is this shit called, bro? After you hit them with the sigil arrows.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found out something else earlier in this game.
What?
Have you ever seen them trolls that are like frozen statues, or if you read the lore, it says they're asleep, but um,
The trolls who was talking about the other day about their like we thought it was gonna move and they didn't.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
I learned that you can actually fight them.
What you gotta do?
You need a
Hit 'em?
relic to do it. Hell nah. You need a relic to do it.
Is it that relic where Kratos will like hit his arm or something and nothing happens?
Yes.
You know I found that and I made a
I
research that I was like, what the hell is this for?
it deals high stun damage. I found it, read it, and was like, oh, this sounds hella useful.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it deals stun damage without stunning, and I was like, I'm going back to this time controlling sword. So, because I'm at a troll right now, and I'm debating if I want to fight it right now.
Which I mean, do you get like a lot of good shit for finding them things?
I
I
don't know.
hope
Let's
so.
find out.
I feel like that's a
Relic's
secret.
gonna wake it up, I'm afraid.
Aw, it said that's not gonna wake it up. I know there's a way to fucking wake this motherfucker up.
Listen, when I found the thing, I was like, "It's a reason this is in this game." But I said I find it out later, I guess. It said this game has a lot of like in-game secrets though. I didn't
That's
read
good.
that somewhere.
That's good.
like hidden like cutscenes and dialogue and even characters.
Bro, that's like I saw a video the other day about Horizon having God of War references. It's more than just Kratos in the house. You can find a statue for Kratos, the boy, Brock, and Sindri. And I was like,
Holy
yeah,
shit!
right. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
I found the house.
Yeah, I found the house and I found Kratos and I think I found Atreus, but I didn't find.
Oh wait, no, I did. My bad. Just part of my mind. No, I did find them statues.
All
I
of
found
them?
the Kratos. I found the Kratos and Atreus one, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I found both of those, but the Brock and Sindri one are like off on an island. They're like somewhere off on a faraway island.
I can't remember. 100% of that game, I was like, I'm done. Unless they put out some DLC.
Right. Which I'm surprised they still haven't done.
Well, you know, Zero Dawn took a while. That shit took a while for that DLC to drop. I'll never forget that. It's just like 10 months later after the game dropped, so it might be the same for Forbidden West. But yeah, that's what I mean with that's what I mean with Atreus. But like I said, it just clicked one day when I was playing. I was like they're just doing this teenage rebellious thing. That's the road they're going with. But at the same time, he's just trying to find his path in life and what he wants to do.
Right.
I understand that, but him not listening to nobody, yeah, that's the teenage rebellious part of him. That's when he started getting annoying to me. I was like, all right, bro. I was like, relax.
Know your role.
Yeah, but I mean, him going to Asgard was, I get it, because if he didn't go to Asgard, Kratos would never went on his own anyway. So he had to be the reason we go.
Yeah.
So I understand that. That's a story beat. I was like, cool. And I was hyped when I got there. Even though I thought it was messed up that when Odin brings you to Asgard,
Seems it only rotates in the other direction.
he puts you. He makes not makes a trace, but a trace has to climb that big ass wall.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fucking rude. That's fucking rude.
Yeah, ain't gonna lie. I was like, what, I gotta prove how much I want this? Like, the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, was that Odin's test?
I don't know.
To show, like, how much he wants to, you know, how much he wants this to come a big ass, tall ass wall. Okay.
Only for Heimdall to threaten to throw your ass back down.
Yeah, that I ain't gonna lie. That was tense. Even though it was highly not gonna happen that he's gonna throw you back at the bottom, but I was still a very tense scene.
Alright, I'm gonna try it again. And it did nothing. I must be missing something.
Probably.
That's crazy. There seems to be some sort of blue jewel embedded.
I feel like I found a couple of stuff. But you find this just to fight them fucking things? That don't make sense to me.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so yeah, but I process, like I said, process the cutscenes, the actors, graphically it looked better in 2018. Great cutscenes, man. Great character development for Freya. The new characters we met, like Freya and his not Freya,
Freya and her brother Freyr.
Freyr, yeah. Them, I mean the group he was with, how we get to these new rounds, the new skills, the new combat moves, the executions from every weapon has its own. They basically just improved everything that was with 2018, and for me, all the complaints I had with 2018, they fixed. So I was like, how can I get this game anything less? I gave the last one a 10, and they just improved it. I said more enemies, hella more enemies. Like at some point I was just getting shocked that I was still finding new stuff.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yo, they really went crazy with the enemies on this game.
All I could hear was the God of War 3.
Yeah, right. They really went crazy with the enemy. The boss fights, so many.
Bro, I expected to fight Sif, Thor, and Three.
That's the thing too. The story was so well written because you just did not know where it was going. When Atreus got to Asgard and met like Lady Sif and Thor's daughter, and I was like, where is this story going to go for real, bro?
And then you can eavesdrop on all of them too.
Yeah, that was great. Love that detail. Love that detail, man. Yeah, just props to the man. Props to the devs. Hold Santa Monica, man. The way they made every realm feel like its own place, and everyone will look different, and the twist. When I realized that in Asgard was just regular people just living their lives, I was just like,
I was shocked.
Me too.
I was shocked. I was like, I expected a whole bunch of bloodthirsty bastards. Like,
yeah, and
I expected everybody to like hate Atreus.
Now right, exactly. Now this is funny too, right? So Odin, right? Great character. Don't know who did his voice.
There's a I seen a YouTube short that showed me everybody's voice actor, and the only reason I didn't send it to you is because you hadn't finished the game.
Okay, appreciate that.
That's the only reason I didn't send it to you.
Appreciate it. So yeah, Odin. So that is the funny thing, right? So I said to myself when I was playing this game, I was like, Odin does not seem like a bad person at all.
Yeah.
After everything we've heard about him, he did not seem like a bad guy.
It's
so
funny.
again, I was like, where's this story really going? Because I was like, he does seem like a bad person to me. Until he
kills his own son.
Kills Thor. And when he showed up as Tyr and he kills Brock. Now,
yeah,
that was the major death this game was Brock. And again, that thought did not cross my mind. I was going in this game, I was like, are they going to kill any of the main characters in this game? I'm more focused on Kratos more than anybody else. I was like, why are they going to kill anybody else?
I didn't think it was going to be him, and I read all the trophies.
Oh, okay. Damn.
So
that's a shock to see.
Right, so when I read the trophy and said go to a funeral for a friend, I was like, oh shit. My mind thought of the Traveler. My mind thought of the Traveler nigga because, you know, he dove off the side of the thing, but then when I went to go rescue him, I said, damn, must not be him. So
I said they'd do that too, and they go to the funeral for Brock. But that scene, man, it's such a great scene too, cause Tyr, I ain't gonna lie, man, I never questioned that. And then that's another reason I'm going through this game. Cause now that I know that's Odin, I'm gonna definitely listen to everything he was saying.
I said the same thing.
Cause I know it had to be clues in there that this wasn't the real Tyr. Cause that's the other thing too. I was like, these stories of Tyr being the god of war of Norse and all the things he's done. I was like, why he's such a bitch now? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Well,
I said, maybe Odin tortured him so long that it broke his spirit, which is possible. And I was like, okay, cool. All right. I just didn't question it, but sometimes he was getting on my nerves. I was like, dog, like, well, he wasn't fighting. We wasn't Alpha. We weren't fighting nobody. I was like, bro,
this boy
do something. And I wonder if, like, do we find anything about what happened to the real Tyr for real? Because I mean, it's the in-game stuff. I heard the in-game does have secrets. Do
you want me to answer that?
Sure.
Yes.
Go ahead. You do find out what happened to the real Tyr.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay. That's why I need to play more of this. Did you find out after you beat the game or during?
Yeah, after.
Well, it had to be after because he's dead for Rock. Yep. So that's it in the game. All right. Cool. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Nice. Okay. What else?
I'm still trying to find my way into this Sanctuary Grove.
I'll go low with that.
Man,
Is this
what?
undiscovered? I would think the devs that made that mistake of like
Once
making
you leave here, you can never come
yeah
back.
combat yeah, especially and then especially when you put undiscovered there because I playing as a Atreus, I know we went everywhere playing as him before I
But
got to the tournament.
I got scared when I got to the end of the game, and you know, he was going on his own adventure. I said, "Wait a minute, nigga, you're the only one who's been to Jotunheim. I need you to stick around so that I can see what I can plunder from that realm."
Hmm.
Then I actually get to go there, and it's a big ass letdown to me, at least, because I can't explore it like how I could with Atreus.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
Trying to think any
I might have to
moments,
fucking Google this
any big moments.
because I really don't know how to get there.
I'm trying to think. Fuck. Yeah, but playing as Atreus was dope.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, just felt completely different from Kratos. Which you should. And it was dope. It was dope. I like playing as him. Um,
Mm.
shout out to the girl playing Angry Boulder. Beautiful place. When we got there, Ironwood, it was a beautiful spot.
Right.
Ironwood, when you got there with Angry Boulder.
After you beat the way
Wait a minute.
thing, they'll give you an item, and then you can just go to any way gate in the game, even if you've never been there. Once that
Oh,
happens,
even if you're
there's a
been?
way gate at Sanctuary Grove. So
That says
go to Midgard,
undiscovered.
and you'll
So I
be able
guess
to go
you.
down here then, and there'll be this undiscovered missing gateway. Hold X to unlock it,
Oh,
and
nigga.
then bam, you can just
Oh wow, I didn't know that. You could just go there free.
Trying to walk up to like one of the ram doors and just pick it.
Yep.
You didn't try that.
No. He said that in the video, but
Oh,
what I'm saying is that's what I didn't know that you could just go to a realm door that you hadn't been to.
after you beat the game.
Yeah, but because in the old one you had to actually walk up to that motherfucker to discover.
Oh, you know
it.
what? That makes sense now because that's why when I went to the map in Vanaheim, that ram door's open at the top of the map. I never been up there, but I could see it up there.
Right.
So I guess I could just go there if I wanted to.
I mean, but you would have went there. You would have ended up there anyway if you had have done that side mission.
That's a mission. I don't know why that pop up for me. Or this. I don't know why. I don't know. I remember finding that dog, but when I found that dog and got back.
Once you found the dog, that was it. You didn't walk off to the left of the cliff. Because he was trying to tell you that he had found something. Oh my goodness.
Again, if I did.
Oh, this bitch looked running off ahead of me.
Yes.
He's not going to be very happy
Right.
with me.
Yes. That shit was kind of hilarious.
Oh, nothing too. We got sitting in the game. Did you wear the outfits everybody else was wearing, or you just wore the same armor that you just already had on?
What you mean?
We get to the end of the game. We talk to what's her name, Lunda. You can pick. You unlock that armor right before you start that last mission.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I
like
noticed. I think I kept on the same armor that I had.
No excuse for
Yeah, if you go to Lunda right before you go to the main mission, you wear the same outfits that everybody else had on, that red outfit.
I already have on like a red outfit.
I
To be
will
honest
do
with
my
you.
best to earn it.
Are we talking about the same outfit?
What is it called? I have on dragon scale breastplate bracers.
No.
Yeah, no. Okay, then no.
The fate breaker outfit, the fate breaker armor.
Oh, I don't think I got that.
The only way you get this, well, I ain't gonna say the only way. It might be available still now, but after you at the end of the game, when Kratos is telling Atreus the story to fall asleep, the night before they go do what they about to do, the war.
Mm-hmm.
When you go through the door, Luna's shop will be right there. If you go right there and open up the shop, the fate breaker armor set is unlocked for you to use, and it's free. It's free.
Yeah, no, I don't think I picked that up.
Okay.
I think
I
I
did.
was so interested in just
Finish
getting
it. You
to
know,
the
at the end.
I felt. I mean, my strength is fucking 322. My defense right now is 404. I'm pretty sure I was like, I'm good.
No. Oh, if you didn't, if you weren't gonna do it just for the look, you wouldn't have switched armor. That armor's not that powerful. Like, cause and plus you did a lot of side shit and
Mercury.
Right.
all that, all that other shit. I switched to it just to match what everybody else had on. Be real with you, and it was less
I
than what
don't.
I had on.
I don't
So I
know
was
how
like, fuck it.
to. I don't know how to do that. I know you can do it, but I don't know how to do that.
What?
So you can change your armor to look like anything else. Like cosmetically, you can change it,
Oh no, I
but
ain't
I
done
don't
that
know how
yet.
to do that.
I ain't done that.
Oh,
But everybody had on them I guess the Fate Breaker outfits. I was like, I don't want to just stand out like a sore thumb. I put this on too.
Right.
I'm glad I did because I do actually like the way it looks, even though it's not as strong as what I had on. But I just like the
But
way
I
it looks, like a
can't
red and
stay.
black outfit.
There's still things
Something
I
something he
must
would wear.
do.
It's red and black and gold, and I was like, I'll rock this. And but it's last mission of the game.
Watch over him.
Match my son and Freya and everybody else who had on red and black. Cause even Freya got the Fate Breaker tunic on.
Oh yeah. I took that off her though. Mostly
Oh, yeah.
because I realized this bitch walks on barefoot the entire game.
I did notice that.
And
When I got to the snow, I was
right,
like, wait a minute.
I noticed that's exactly when I noticed that. I said, "Damn, bitch, your toes gonna be. They gonna have to amputate shit."
I'm about to say, like, are you a god so that doesn't bother you?
Yo, I
You
be
can
thinking
get
the same.
frostbite.
I be thinking the same thing. Cause I thought back to that video I sent you about Rick and Morty version of God of War, and when he picks up the knife, it burns Atreus. But in my head, I'm like, oh shit, uh, Kratos touched the same knife and didn't get burned. Is it because the knife is cooled down now, or because
Yeah,
something
you
else?
talking about the time it dropped to the snow?
Yeah,
It was cool down at the end, but Kratos, him and the son just different. So I feel like stuff that would bother, like when Kratos gets thrown around and shit in these boss fights and just
oh yeah.
brush that shit off. I don't believe that can happen with Atreus. I'm be
Oh,
real with you. I
I
don't
know
think
it
so.
can't. I know it can't because he doesn't have. I thought about this in the entire game. I was like, why the fuck this boy don't have the same strength as Kratos? But he clearly has Kratos's like I don't know other talents, kind of sort of. Actually, he has nothing that sets him apart from his. He has nothing that is similar to his father. Like all his powers are just different, all of them.
Yes,
So
definitely.
it kind of makes sense to me that he can't do
I
certain
mean,
stuff.
honestly, isn't Kratos just really strong though? Like, that's really what his godly power is. Let's be real with you.
Yeah, but kind of not. And I heard dialogue right before I beat the game when I was in Vanaheim. Mimir, Mimir asked him. He said, you have powers and stuff from your own realm and whatnot. And he was like, yeah. And he was like, you think you could call on any of that power? And he was like, nah, whatever magic I had, it died with that realm.
Hey, y'all! Come for the
Oh.
combat trials?
Yeah, so, cause I always wondered, why the fuck this nigga doesn't use any of the weaponry from like his old game. So,
About that. The sea
The
did
only thing
lead
that
us to
survived
Sutter's
was some
gauntlet.
blades. The
yeah.
blades that he's cursed with.
Zeus! I will have my rage! Ah! That shit, man.
That nigga killed Zeus and all that rage went along with it.
Oh, man.
And nigga got his vengeance. He was like, well, did what I had to do.
But,
Guess I'm done.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think what else was there.
I mean, I mean, I summed up. I mean, that's really. I mean, it was just the last game, just better in every way to me.
Oh yeah, I
You
mean,
know.
it's still kind of hard for me to say that though. I mean, not that it is better, but as
Mhm.
its own rating, like
Mhm.
again, only thing I feel like they gave us was more boss fights and
Mhm.
a weapon,
Whole bunch of 'em. Whole
and
bunch
it
of 'em.
wasn't even the weapon I wanted.
Oh yeah, that was a prediction that didn't come true for me. It was getting Thor's hammer.
Yeah,
That didn't happen.
as soon as I got this spear, I said, "Oh, Rob's gonna be mad." And then I started using the spear, and I was like, maybe not.
Oh, this is amazing.
You're
I'm on the
right.
spear immediately.
Man, every opponent fight is a long distance fight.
Yep.
So,
And it was so funny is that I mean that last boss fight with Thor, Kratos
uh,
tries to use it.
oh yeah,
He
and
he
if you
does,
and
and
if
it
you
didn't
grab
work.
onto that bitch,
Yeah, and I thought to myself like maybe he can't use the hammer. Maybe that's why we couldn't get it. I guess that's how it
mm,
work. Cause
I
Kratos
don't
tried
think
to
so.
grab it like in mid air or something, and
Oh
it didn't
yeah,
move.
oh yeah. But
So
I
I
just
don't
feel
think
like
he could
that's.
use it. I guess.
I always felt like that was part of like the incantation on Milnor
That can only use
about,
by Thor.
or either that or someone worthy.
Yeah.
And I
'Cause I
could
think
definitely,
actually,
I could definitely see that Hammer not seeing him as worthy.
oh yeah, definitely, hell yeah. But I think I think they showed that scene of him trying to grab it and use it in the fight to show us that he can't. So
Oh,
people
okay.
gonna be like, so why
You're not
Kratos couldn't
getting
use
this
the
when you
hammer?
kill
You're not
him,
getting this.
or
Yeah,
if you could kill him.
yeah. Though like Kratos tried to use it in this fight, y'all, and it didn't work. Just before we get all these complaints, so why he couldn't get
Right.
the hammer? He clearly tried.
Somebody
Did not
touched
work.
it. I've seen it. He touches it.
They touched it and it did not move at all.
Right.
Yeah.
They have quite a few jump scares in this game to me.
But what? Thank you for saying this. God dang. On purpose
and
too, man.
right.
Golly, bruh.
And when it happens, I'm just like, I only got hit by it one time, and that's
Uh-huh.
because the nigga literally came from behind the camera. But when they're in front of the camera, that is like the worst place to put a nigga trying to skip me, because when I tell you I have sliced open some bellies. Oh, speaking of bellies, I love how after their fight, Thor has that big gash on his stomach.
For the rest of the game.
Yes.
Hmm.
I thought that was
Yeah.
very interesting.
Also, too, how they showed the other side of Thor for a second. Like, the whole, him drinking and him being, like, he's just a miserable, miserable man, miserable god. Because the way Odin treats him, which Odin treats him just like nothing. Which I guess it was trying to say in this game, like Thor's father treated him like nothing. That's why
Mhm.
Thor don't care about his own kids, because Thor's dad didn't care about him like that. So
Right.
yeah, um, yeah. So it was cool. And Thor's daughter, her character's pretty cool. I like her.
Yeah.
I fight with her too. She was cool. A little change of pace.
I kind of thought she was gonna start crushing on Loki.
Me too. Okay. I love how Kratos immediately trusted her too when he found out Trey's called her friend.
Right.
At this point, Kratos and Trey's relationship is great.
I can't wait
Like,
to
I'm
see
loving
this nigga
this.
as an adult.
Huh?
I said I can't wait to see this nigga as an adult.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to talk about everything before we get to the end, because that's the. I'll make sure we hit everything. Oh, found us 2 Valkyries and the Ram fighting with
Oh
Sulter.
man, that
That
shit,
was great.
it was.
It was great. Man, that was such a fucking.
But I was
amazing fight.
scared leading up to that, because I was like, man, what if this nigga Surtur is also older than this guy? It's like, then I'm gonna be like, this nigga thought of everything.
Yeah, so yeah, when we met him for the first time, he was definitely different from what I actually know what I didn't know what to expect from him.
Oh,
When it was
I
no,
expected
go ahead.
I expected Thor Ragnarok levels of Surtur.
I didn't think he was gonna be big. I figured he was gonna be regular size,
I know
but I
he's
just
gonna
didn't know how
get
his.
big, of course.
I know he's gonna get big, yes, which did happen, but I didn't know his personality. I didn't know how he was gonna be when we met him.
Mm.
That's what I thought. And then when they was talking about him and his wife had to join to
That shit
create
actually
Ragnarok, I was
that
like,
shit actually made me laugh when they met him. And he was like, sir, we need your help. Go away. And he's like flicks them the
he
fuck
just
away.
flips
I
them
said,
right even
oh,
moving.
if this is a fight, I hardly doubt we'll win.
Yeah, that nigga was very powerful. Then he said something too, like he was there from since the beginning of everything.
Yes.
Yeah. What he said? What he said? Like how was it? At church, how was it? He said what? Loud? Something like
Yes.
that. Yeah. And he put his wife's heart into like his chest.
Traded hearts.
Traded hearts.
I
Yeah, because that's how
cannot
much he was in love with
imagine-
this woman.
Right. I cannot imagine them. I cannot imagine myself doing that to a degree.
Fancy a
Like,
woman
I would-
before making your choice.
Yeah, like I would probably rather just, you know,
Yeah.
like just be with the person.
Yeah. Because he did that so they could never join. Like he knew the prophecy too, and he didn't want to do it, right?
Yeah.
Because his character was very unique to me. How he would talk and act.
Yeah. I'm doing one of them trials now. Yeah, the ones where you gotta try not to get hit.
I can leave this on final trial. Those I did. But that final trial, I guess we can talk. Well, I guess I could tell you about that unless you want to reintroduce yourself.
Nah, I like to know what I'm getting into.
So once you do all those regular trials, right? Yeah, this sword is gonna become a lot in the interest of Most High, and
They're
you're gonna have
become
to.
unlocked.
Okay, you're gonna do it's like I want to say 6 regular trials, 2 feet. So you do those 6. You unlock, get the divine ashes or whatever, the Most High armor and everything. Once you do that, you go back to the center. I think no, you don't. You go back in and do. I think I had to do like 2 more challenges. Went back outside, and there was a sword in the middle of the like when you first get the Most High, where that chest that chest in the middle of the crater.
Yeah.
There's a sword there now.
Okay.
Okay.
Because there's nothing there right now for me.
Right. It appears that you do those 6 trials. Once you unlock the sword and do that first trial, is only 1. That's right now. I couldn't get past it, so I was like, I'm not doing this till I beat this game. Because that is not meant until you get some really great armor. Because that is not meant for the weak, bro. So, once you activate that first trial, that first final trial, and I'm pretty sure it's more, but that first final trial, you unlock. I fought 5 bosses back to back to back to back. Dog.
Wait a minute.
I said I can't do this. This ain't meant for me. I said I can't.
When you fought these bosses, I just gotta know, what type of bosses were they?
There was like a beefed up version. It was a beefed up version of a traveler, a beefed up version of those like he has a whole mini boss health bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they always have health bars like that, though.
Right, but he's like super leveled up.
Damn. What color was his health bar? Because you just reminded me about something that I need to tell you. What color was his health bar?
It's the fucking purple.
Are you serious? What level was your Kratos?
Oh, this was before I beat the game. This was like, what's my Kratos is level 6 or 7. Actually, I meant to look at that because I never really. That's the one thing this game I didn't focus on this game for some reason. Like, look what my Kratos was. I would just get the armor and then put on the best thing. Yeah. So
So wait a
7.
minute. So you're at level 7 now,
Yes.
and his health bar was purple. That means that nigga was 3 levels above your level.
Yep.
Damn.
And that's just the first one. You beat him, and
Mhm.
you beat him. And I want to say the next one was that little four-legged, not four-legged, the little horse, half body, half person thing.
A huntress.
Yes, you fight that. You beat her. Then you fight the guy from Alfheim. That
A dark elf or a light
yes,
elf.
I fucking hate those things.
I
Fight
do
that.
too. Them niggas are annoying.
You kill that. next thing you fight is fuck.
Oh
The
shit.
yeah, bitch.
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh no!
What?
Nigga, I found her.
You found her.
I found her. Nigga, I feel like Yamcha. I found him!
Yeah,
Nigga. Oh my god. Ugh. Nigga, I found a fucking Valkyrie.
And
Oh my. What you mean, nigga? I sent you an invite to the. Oh my god, this bitch killed me in one hit. Yes.
Wait,
yeah, but I
wait,
sent
wait.
you a thing to the. I sent you an invite to the pie to the. Thing.
No matter what you try, the results
God
will
damn.
be the same.
Oh my god, and they spawned me back here.
And for what you've done, you're nothing.
Bruh, I sent you a. Whatever.
Brother, you're covered in Bifrost.
Whatever. I sent this man an invite. What the fuck? I am
Who we talking
stunned
about?
right now.
Wait, but I'm confused on you being stunned. You're fighting a Valkyrie in Muspelheim?
Yes,
I ain't fought one in Muspelheim.
bruh. I told you I found the Valkyrie. I just. Oh my god, this bitch just fucking killed me.
This nigga fighting a Valkyrie in Muspelheim. You're not doing the trials no more?
Nigga, I was just exploring. I said, oh, I see something off over here. I go. I see a
This nigga,
fucking.
man.
Yes. Yes. Oh my.
No matter
Are there warriors?
pay for what you've done.
Shit.
You trying to tell me this? You were just in Muspelheim just looking
I
around
was-
and she
bruh,
just
I
came
was-
out of nowhere?
Yes. I cannot make this up.
This nigga wait for doing the trials to walking around and shit. Why are you walking around after doing the trials, nigga?
Because I was looking for another fucking sword.
Oh,
Oh, we've already talked about Tyr, the fight with Thor, Odin. Oh my god.
you're playing this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah. But no, we were saving that for last. I want to hear what everybody was gonna think about, like what you think is next and what you know. I was gonna say the end of the game to like right before the podcast was done. We were just talking about everything else. There's everything else in the game, like what we liked about it, you know, or loved about it, you know.
Whatever, bro. You're at work, bro. No, not at all. Not hard for me, man. Fuck!
No, no, you go ahead, Biz. I mean, we were just talking about just talk about story beats and the combat, how everything improved in this game versus the last game, and
Sigil magic.
Wait, what? What happened?
there's execution. execution moves were definitely I love the
One thing I
execution
don't
moves, the
like.
boss fights.
One thing I don't like that I could be doing a runic attack and get hit through my runic attack when these niggas have attacks that they can't get hit through.
That definitely carried over from the last game.
Yeah.
That last game.
No, like I'm doing a heavy attack. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm doing a runic attack. I'm doing a heavy runic attack. Oh my god. No, there are some runic attacks that do stop them, but what I'm saying is, oh my god. All I'm saying is it's unfair that they have attacks that I can't stop them with my runic attack, but they can stop me. Oh my god. It's hard for me to, it's a little hard for me to focus. So, man, that's an understatement.
Oh.
What?
Yo, they still talking about the world server right now. I'm loving this conversation because they're talking about shit I didn't even think about.
Uh-oh.
You know how they say.
No matter what you try.
Yep, that's the conversation that just happened. I'm loving this.
Oh, I can leave.
Hell yeah, nigga.
No, I'm saying she's still up here, but I can leave.
Hell yeah.
I ain't no. Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga, they ain't finna make you keep fighting that bitch till you win.
Bruh, that's what I
No
thought.
way.
That's
That's like the back of Queen in the last game. That was your choice to put your hand in that portal and she comes out and grabs you.
But there was no portal is what I'm trying to fucking tell you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you. Bruh, I said this is straight out of Dark Souls, nigga. Oh, it's a health thing right here?
Stop exploring and do those trials.
Nigga, that's what I was doing. That was my intent.
Stop exploring.
That shit.
But yeah,
weird as fuck.
yeah, I like that. Like they explaining like why the world server hate Thor. They just explained that like the giant that Atreus put into the snake already hated Thor to begin with because of something he probably did.
Wait, the snake hated.
The snake is a giant.
Yeah.
That giant hated Thor already.
From the Roman Gander that we know, that we saw at Ragnarok? Okay. So that means he must be some sort of descendant then. Yeah. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, we figured that. Yeah, we figured it out. We talked about that earlier, a little bit earlier. Yo, because he was talking about, because I was talking about how he's in the infinite loop, basically.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Now, let me ask you this: when you was in Jotunheim and that part happened when Atreus put that giant into the snake, did you think that was the world serpent right there? Because I didn't. I didn't realize that until later.
That's all my brain could think about because we had just talked about how we were wondering how he knows the world serpent and shit like that. Oh my god. Yeah, see, that's why I said it's an infinite loop.
Behind you, look out!
You mean like the question about what you just said? That's what we was trying to figure out earlier.
Because he was there before Atreus and
Left flank.
he was there before Atreus and them showed up. Kratos. Yeah. No, I'm saying that I'm saying I don't have an answer for your question because he was there before Atreus and them showed up.
Yeah, this gonna be this still gonna be a Reddit discussion. Cause the World Serpent we saw him get knocked back in time during the war. Which they said was gonna happen. He goes back in time, and cause even Frey and Leslie are saying the World Serpent just showed up out of nowhere, in the lake. Okay. So on this game, they showed how the World Serpent was born. On this game,
Yeah.
but the World Serpent that was born on this game is still around. So yeah. Yeah. Which, yeah. Because it's a giant.
I don't know how I survived that.
Brought up, you talking about, oh yeah, and I said this earlier too. Somebody said something about that in that last battle. They was like, how did he get here? Because he was in Midgard. I swear somebody said, I can't remember who, but somebody said that line.
So that was the younger one. The one that's fighting in Ragnarok is the younger World Serpent. He's still in Midgard.
So?
Angrboda. Yeah.
Angrboda.
That's exactly what I said too. I was like, she's the only person I could think of because we don't know how she got there when she got there.
Man, anytime she got anywhere, we don't know. She just was transported all over the place.
She moved more sneaky than the dwarves.
You choose the trial. Get ready.
It's coming.
Enemies to your left.
You're on fire.
That's what they did though. Yeah, that's what they did. By the time you get there, the war is already happening. Yeah. Sorry. So overall, no go ahead.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Now I was about to say, like, how did you feel about it? Since we can talk about it, since we've all beaten it. I haven't done everything in the side quest and shit yet, but we've beaten the main story. So what overall, how did you feel about the game? About Ragnarok? Yep, it was. It is. Yeah, that was great. I did like that. It was. That was like your number one question. How'd they get here?
Apparently he just got here on a boat. I mean, just
They did. Yeah, and it was.
I'm just saying in general that nigga was here on a boat.
And if you look at that, if you look at that shrine at the end of the game when he walks to the back of it, you know, it's showing his journey, right? Yeah. If you go to that very first one, always to the left, it is just literally just him on a boat.
Yeah.
Like he. Yeah. They're making it seem like they're making it seem like this Norse and Greek mythology thing is just a whole different land, like he just went to a whole different country, and now that he's in Norse mythology now. That's what they're making it seem like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to see him actually get up, walk away.
You want to see him arrive in Norse mythology. Start that death in 3. Oh yeah, true too.
Realm tear.
Realm tear. He just walked in that bitch.
Yeah. Instead of sticking his hand in, he just put his whole body through that bitch.
Yeah, they didn't answer that unless it's a conversation in the end game that we just haven't heard or seen yet. Because I haven't done everything in the end game yet. I did hear about that, but I have not seen or how to get to it. But I did see somebody mention it. I ain't seen nothing that was about
it.
What
does it involve?
All I know is that you know how
no. I want to hear it from Viz.
Okay.
Mhm. Cause I've already seen the credits roll twice.
Oh, then you saw it then. You saw it then.
Nah, but I didn't see what he described.
Oh, okay.
That's very descriptive, but okay.
You trying to tell me you saw a different ending, but what he's saying is not what you saw?
Yeah. No. I'm not saying I saw the different ending because I don't know that I saw the different ending. What I'm saying is that I saw two different times where the credits scrolled twice. Yeah, but what you just described, I didn't see that.
I mean,
this could get hairy.
It involves what? Yeah, it's just when you said fuck. No, that's not what I'm talking about. When you said there's something else you said. Yeah, that part. Sorry, cause I'm in.
So the game has a secret ending like the last game did, but Thor showed up. And then the credits roll again. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I understand. Ooh. Yes,
yeah.
Me too, bro. Me too, man.
I kind of thought it was gonna be a good old father-son beat-off.
Dog. Yeah. This nigga Thor finally stuck to Odin. And Odin immediately kills that nigga. Right. I said, God dang. Damn, bro. Yeah. Man. I really thought Chris was gonna die. I'm be real with you, boy. They were building that shit up so well. I was like, they finna kill this man in this game. They are finna kill this man. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, yo, they finna have a nigga crying in this game. This finna make a gangster tear come out for my nigga, cause they really built this shit up for him to go. Like, I was like, man, they really doing it. But they didn't. They didn't. No, don't say that. You like playing as Atreus?
Of course he didn't like playing as Atreus. Man, been trashing the little boy ever since he was in.
I thought maybe I was hoping they was gonna change his mind when he started playing as him,
bro. Fuck no. The same way this nigga loves part 2 more than he loves part 1 of The Last of Us. It's the same way that I hate part 2.
I didn't realize that. So
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of bad for me. I was wholeheartedly hoping he used that bitch.
Yeah.
I'm glad
that shit was there. I was like, cool, another something to help. This little nigga needs some help. This nigga's not strong. But I guess since we at the end of the game, I guess we'll talk about that. So Atreus leaves Kratos, basically going on his own journey.
That is,
No, that's literally what they're doing. And that's literally what's coming.
Like, I don't know why you even. I don't know why you even thinking like that.
Atreus adventure.
Norse god Loki.
Yeah, something like that.
I said Norse god Loki, or something Jotnar, champion of the Jotnar. Funny how you be having the best ideas for a nigga that you don't like.
That nigga do like Atreus. He just front. That nigga, come on. That nigga like that nigga after this game. Come on now. After that, come on now, after this game. Come on. Kratos love that little nigga, dog. We got 2-2, bro. Kratos love that little nigga, man. Hell yeah, we all do. That's that nigga only son. That's all that nigga got. You don't got nobody else.
You wouldn't complain if you were playing as Calliope.
His first daughter. Kratos' first daughter.
That nigga said, who?
Cause that bitch died in the first 5 minutes of the first game. Shit.
Hey, what if they brought them back because he finds out he is a god. He's half mortal, half god.
What's funny is that Kratos never told that nigga that he would kill his sister.
You had a sister, boy, but I killed her. Zeus! Hey, real quick, when you did these trials, was there like a stronger version of these trials?
Most fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had to do 12 trials in all.
It's 12 trials in all, but I didn't do all 12. I did like maybe 8. Then saw the sword under that I could actually Go
No,
to it.
okay. So hold on. Let me ask this because it just hit me. Each sword has 2 trials, right?
Yeah.
So you did those 2 on each sword.
I did those 6. Yep.
And then there's gonna be another set of 6.
Yes.
Okay, because I was gonna say, like, I don't want to sound crazy, but this is the first time in a long time that I felt like shit has been easy in this game.
Yeah, but the files ain't bad. The regular ones, no.
Yeah, the regular ones.
Let's go.
Kill glowing enemies to collect orbs.
That's a lot of them files. They're actually pretty fun.
You and I have different meanings
I like challenge.
of what.
Challenge. Man,
You and I have different ideas of what the fuck fun is.
But the final trial was. But I tried that final trial like 3 times, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. That other boss came. I said, no, I'm good. I said, this ain't meant for me.
And how far did you get?
I made it to like the 5th boss, and I said, nope.
You made it to the 5th boss.
The 5th boss in that the final trial, or one of the final ones, and I said, nope.
Yeah, well, you might have been near the end.
I was hoping I was, but I killed that 4th one. I killed that 4th boss. I was like, come on now. Please be 4. And then the thing opened up again. I said, no, please, God,
Hey,
no.
hey, you know what that shit remind me of? That shit remind me of when we were going through the realm between realms. And we had to fight all them people. Where the enemies at? Oh, don't tell me they're not gonna spawn them on enemies game. That's fucked up.
But yeah, I said, God, please.
I failed my first challenge because the 2 niggas that I killed at the end died, and their orbs like faded from existence.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Also, this game is not. It's not easy at all.
No, bro. I told Sean earlier that I said, bro, when you play this game, just pick the one like slightly below.
Give me grace. No.
Yeah.
Give me no mercy. No mercy.
Oh,
no mercy. Give me no mercy. It's the one after normal. Oh, give me mercy. Give me mercy. It's the one after normal.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I ain't picked that button because I was about to.
Yeah.
I was close. I was like, I said, should I play on normal or hard? I was like, no, let me just play this game on normal. It was too easy. I'll bump it up. Thank God I picked normal. You know how people was complaining too about it. They put Give Me Mercy and they was mad because they couldn't lower the difficulty. I see why.
Give Me Mercy. I thought Give Me Mercy was below normal.
It's Give Me Story, Give Me Grace, Give Me Balance, Give Me Mercy, and then Give Me God of War.
What's below?
Right?
What's below Give Me Balance?
You
Give Me Grace.
Oh, nigga. This bitch is going up to 15.
Yeah. To hard. Me too.
I went
I
to
was
Give Me
close.
Balance.
I did too. No, we all picked Give Me Balance, right?
Oh, okay.
Cause I played a game on normal the first time too. Cause playing on normal is basically I picked normal on games, so I'm thinking that's what the Dales want me to pick, cause it's the normal difficulty. It's not beefing up no enemies, not being too easy. It's right there for that perfect balance, right? That's why I picked it. But thank God I ain't picked Give Me Mercy. And they said people out here was trying to lower difficulty. They said it's a glitch with that. I don't know if they fixed it by now. But it was a glitch with that where they couldn't lower it. But you know, the only reason people said they wanted to lower it because they thought that shit was too hard.
Yeah, them people are stupid.
Yeah. I said, dang, you don't want to pick Give Me Mercy, right? But they thought the game was too hard, so you wanted to lower it back to Give Me Balance, but you couldn't. Because it was a little glitch when the game came out, you couldn't lower it. And now you mad. Cause this game was not easy at all. I'm gonna be real with you. I was going through Don't Give Me Balance, yo, some of these fights, I wasn't dying like that, but I was like, yo, these fights are, I was really concentrating. I was like, yo, these fights are not simple, bro. Yo, these fights were challenging. So
I was telling him I was going through it.
yeah, so some of these fights, hell yeah. Somebody talking about the gravestones.
This is the last.
Yeah, I fought like 3 of them. I fought and killed 3 of them so far.
I fought that nigga and I immediately said, "Fuck no."
Enemies down.
Is he a part? Is he another gravestone nigga?
Hell yeah.
I don't know. You said the lightning throwing one. Does he go up in the sky and just throw them at you? You can't block it. Yeah, I fought him. You gotta dodge it. Yeah, I fought him. I beat him. I beat that one.
The fact that you just say it with such ease, like it was no problem. Like, oh yeah, I beat him.
Yeah, cause I'm the type of nigga like I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna leave until I beat, cause I know I can beat him. Now that most behind try, I left. You gonna see why? Just wait. You gonna see why I left that one. That one I couldn't do it.
I'm already halfway there. I'm on the next set of 6.
The most behind, the most one of the final most behind trials. It's not the regular 6. It's the one that unlocks after you beat the regular 6 trials.
Yeah.
Yes, that one I walked away from. I said nope. This is meant for me to do after I beat this game, cause this ain't meant for me to do now. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I mean, 2 hits and you die. I said no, I'm good.
2 hits and you die.
2 hits. I'm literally fighting.
Wait, what's your stats?
Your stats higher than mine. I already know this higher than mine, huh?
Oh, I don't know.
No. Wait.
I don't know, no. But I'm gonna say no.
No.
Hey, I got a question. When you can put the mod tokens, what are you primarily putting on all your mod tokens? Damage, element, stun, protection.
Wait.
No. The skills. When you put the mod tokens on skills, your options are either damage, stun, protection, or element, depending on the skill. I'm asking you, what did you find yourself primarily putting?
Yeah, depends on what I can do.
Damn.
Yeah, so overall everybody was very was satisfied with the game though. Thought it was everything. It lived up to the hype for y'all. Yeah.
Somewhat,
same.
yeah.
Same.
I mean,
he did say something. What? Control.
The last part of the last act just felt kind of rushed.
The war itself.
Yeah, like I just felt like it should have lasted a whole lot longer.
Well, that's the thing. I guess because you know what, I felt like that a little bit as it was happening. I ain't gonna lie, cause like things was happening. I was like, but then I thought I was like, what else they could have added to this? Because the only end of the game was really the wooden.
Oh shit.
What else could you add? What other boss fight could have added in the end? Honestly, you know.
It won't listen to us. Not until we complete.
There was no other gods to fight at that point. You killed Heimdall. You know, they killed Baldur and both of Thor's children in the last one. You're not gonna kill his daughter because she's not a bad person.
Or you could. I want that hammer. They just don't know how bad I want that hammer.
Kratos would have. No, young Kratos would have. He wouldn't get before she was nice or not. But yeah, young Kratos.
And they would have lost that first fight. And they would have lost that first fight and been like, he has a hammer. I need that hammer. Well, why don't you just go and take it from him? I don't think it's that simple, Brock. I don't care how simple it is. I need that hammer. Odin must die.
Definitely. And that's the other thing too. That's what I meant to say earlier, right? So Odin on this game, you know, great character. Never. This is the thing. When we was playing, like we was like talking to him and stuff, when we was in Asgard and all that, he didn't seem like a bad person, right? He didn't seem like a bad person until the end of the game.
Oh yeah.
Let's just be real. Like we heard these stories and stuff, but his personality, the way he treated, like he treated Atreus, and the way he would talk to people. Unless it was giving a glimpse of his evil self, he was talking to Thor. He was a piece of shit to Thor every time he talked to him. But overall, he didn't seem like a bad guy. He didn't seem like a bad guy until he stabbed Brock and killed him.
Yeah. But even
that's
then,
when he was like, "Holy shit!"
Even
like,
then, I don't know why he like showed his hand. I don't know why he showed his hand like that.
He did it because Brock kept fucking with him about the mask.
Yeah.
He's getting on his nerves.
Let's make some magic. Oh, what can I do for a goddess?
Yeah. Yeah, Brock. Shout out to Brock for figuring that out, because everybody else, including me, did not see it. Did not see it at all, bro.
I didn't see it until he started speaking, and I was like, "Oh no."
When Brock started calling him out, I was like, "Wait a minute."
Why you keep calling the kid Loki?
Loki. I was like, I was like, oh no. Did he stab Brock? I was like, oh no. Not my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Oh no.
And you know what's crazy with that? He when that door that he goes through is still fucking open.
Already? Got time to check?
The door that he goes through. Oh.
Yeah.
And what about Freya?
Shout out to Kratos with the quick reflex too, cause Odin still take the mask. Like that nigga Kratos took out the spear and threw that shit at it. It was. I was like, look at that nigga Kratos, my nigga.
But my thing is, if you could have fought all of them niggas right then and there, I'm sure you could have had something to, like, I don't know, fuck them up for a hot little second, grab the mask and be gone. Oh, okay. Because that was gonna be my next question. Like, was he in? My next question was gonna be like, was he in two places at once, or was he just away from Asgard, or was it a big ass raven?
I think it was in two places at once, because I think people would have noticed if Tyr wasn't in it. I think they would have noticed he wasn't in there. I think.
Wow.
I know that was a hell of a choice.
Defeat 20 enemies within the time limit.
Here they come.
Go on, brother.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, because we did play as Kratos for a while when Atreus was in Asgard. Definitely did. But yeah, I can see somebody saying that last final story mission felt.
That shit felt like a Marvel movie ending.
I can see somebody say that, but I mean, I don't see how else it would have done. No, the only reason I'm not mad at it is because the story, this whole story was unpredictable to me. Could not pick what was going to happen next. I was shocked the entire time, bro, and I was into it the entire time. This story went places I never thought it was going to go. like it was just really well paced. Did a great job. You know. Shout out to Kratos and this character development. I just can't I just keep talking about that because like the emotion that Kratos can just have in this game, like even he thought he was not gonna make it, and like the emotion that he'll have without even saying a word. I just would love the moments. You know, it was great, man. Like I said, I probably choked up probably once or twice in this game. Just off a certain dialogue they were saying to each other. I didn't tear up. No tears fell. No tears fell, but I definitely was like, it was hitting me, bro.
For me, it was when Atreus got back from Asgard, and all he could do was hug his dad.
Yeah, that was a moment. That was a big moment. That was a big moment. Oh, I love the scene when they was in Hellcom trying to stop the wolf, and I think they had started the wolf at this point.
And Kratos apologized.
Oh, yo, we gotta talk about that too. But when Kratos apologized and Atreus said, "Don't be sorry, Father, be better." And Kratos had that little smirk on his face. I said, "Yo, this is fucking great." I said, "I love this, bro." But it was just certain things that was said. Even the scene when it was Faye and Kratos, she said it was like towards the end of the game, and that last flashback. Yeah, she said something about him dying, but he had to find a reason to keep living.
Yes.
That's
she
like
said,
that
open dialogue. Your heart to the world.
Yes, that dialogue hit me, bro. I said, "Yo, this is great." I said, "Man, this is great." Right there.
Mm-hmm.
That. Yeah. I think he did. I believe he did. And,
well, he did say in the last game. Something. Let's go on while I still have the strength.
He did.
And I didn't know if that was like him getting sick or take constant damage but recover health by doing this. Oh my god! But I didn't know if like he was
Oh, he knew he was dying, but he didn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
He would do that too. But yeah, that scene when Faye was talking to him about, you know, open your heart and find a reason to keep living, I was like, this is wow, amazing, bro. Amazing, man. Kratos, they did. Man. I'm just, it just hit me, man. Like that playing the game like this with, you know, this character that we've been through so many games with has just been amazing. It's like just blessed to even like was able to play these God of War games. Period. Like the fact we made it this far with this character, how far he's made it, and how much he's grown, and everything he's been through. It's like part of me just want this nigga to just live a comfortable life. Not forever. No, it even got to the point where I was like, it seemed like Kratos was he was like not looking forward to death, but he was accepting of it. Cause he's been alive for so long. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Enemy, left flank.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. I understand. Okay. That makes sense. They really do answer that, man. They answered almost everything else I want to say, but not that. Yep. That was another prediction I did have, that we were going to see Faye in the flash. Now, I said flashback, which technically was a flashback, but it was just Kratos having a dream about her. So yeah, but I feel like we was going to see her.
They killed, even after they're melted down.
The metal lives.
That's a metaphor, surely.
It was so good.
We also learned that maybe she was the one who actually killed all the giants.
What it? Didn't they say the giants, like, either they left or they went to that ironwood place, or they bought their souls in those marbles?
Yes.
Yeah.
But some of them niggas, some of them niggas had blood on they like body.
Same ones from the other arenas.
Oh shit! Was it?
That's
Didn't they say those were? See, that's why I need to go back. Well, I'm gonna go back to this game again. But didn't they say like those were fake or something like that? Like the bodies, like they laid the bodies out there just in case Odin found a way to Jotunheim, he would see all the giants were dead, and then he would just leave them alone. I thought they said those was like a fake thing that they did.
I would definitely have to hear it.
Cause it was that scene when you remember when Atreus and Angrboda went to that grassy field in Jotunheim, and she revealed about the marble thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when the line was said. See, this again, this game had a lot of dialogue, but I want to say that's what he said. That's what she said. Cause you remember in Ironwood, you're in Jotunheim, because they showed that same mountain that Kratos them and Atreus went to through the ashes out.
Right.
Like it was just in the background. You're just in another part of Jotunheim.
Right.
So I want to say, if I remember, I think Angrboda or said something like the giants fate they death just in case Odin did find a way there. That was like a final failsafe. Like he would see all the dead bodies and then just leave. But I don't think they were the giants for real. And it's funny too, because it's basically saying either the giants, like I said earlier, like either they put themselves in those marbles, they left, they went somewhere else, or they stayed. There was in Ironwood, because they make it seem like even like the giants were in Ironwood, but it was just Angrboda. At this point, it was just Angrboda and her grandmother, which went crazy.
His big ass sword just says survive.
Which sword?
The one in the middle.
Most fine, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, with Freya's grandmother going crazy, I lose her fucking mind.
Yeah, I can only imagine how she'd be after the fact.
That was a fight too. That was a boss fight.
That was a pretty good one. It's probably one of my favorite ones, just because you're fighting a giant.
Fighting an actual giant, that was fucking crazy. That bitch was mean as hell too, telling Angrboda out. This guy said, "Damn, Angrboda got some restraint, cause boy, she was saying some mean shit to her, boy."
Alright, bro. I gotta defeat 99 enemies first. Let me say that part.
At the final one? Wait.
Bro, I'm over here fighting like 99 motherfuckers.
You went back to that crater?
No, I went back to the middle of the... Ooh, shit, nigga. I went back to the middle of the arena.
And the one that came where you was fighting 99 enemies, that pop up for me.
When I went, because the doors were closed, I only did 2 challenges.
Yeah, my doors were closed too. Yeah, we only been able to do 2. And the other 2 was closed. The other one was closed, so I went back in the middle.
Yeah, when I went back into the middle, it let me fight the one. It let me fight the one in the middle, and it says, "This bitch says survive." One thing I did notice though, this game seems to like take my rage away. Like I went to a I went specifically to a round portal just to get my rage back up. And this bitch.
Oh yeah. The final trial do take it away. You can't use it. You have to earn it back during the fight.
Oh,
I remember now. Yeah, I got mad too. I like you son of bitches. Yeah, so overall, man, God of War Ragnarok, man. 10 out of 10 for me, masterpiece. And did everything I wanted to do. Improve combat. Turn combat up to 11 on this bitch. Like, I love fighting on this game. Love the skills, the skill tree.
Yeah.
So good. So good. You can even upgrade the skill tree if you want. I love that. I love the dialogue between the characters. I love the scenery every round. You know, every place looks different and amazing and beautiful places. Love the twists and turns in the story. The boss fights, masterful. Goddamn. Masterful boss fights. I loved every single one of those boss fights. And it's great. Great. 10 out of 10. I have no complaints with it. Nothing to make it go down to 10.
I had to play it again before I give it my actual review because I did a lot of side content. Right now, I have no choice but to give it a 10 because everything is just fit together so wonderfully.
Nice.
But I'm pretty sure my score will go down once New Game Plus comes out. You say you're looking it up?
No, I'm pretty sure they're working on it right now. New Game Plus. Because, you know, it came later on the last game, too.
Oh, yeah. It better introduce some better armor. Better armor than the Berserker armor. I need them to bring back the Zeus armor.
Better armor sets, probably the enemies have different moves. You know, just stuff like that. That was the last New Game Plus did. There really not much you can do besides better armor sets, harder enemies. DLC.
Like more grave berserkers?
Oh god.
Right.
They could.
I mean, I would welcome it, of course.
Yeah, I would. They put so many goddamn enemies in this game, they're probably sick of that shit now. But goddamn. Like,
what more do y'all want?
Please. Y'all say y'all was sick of fighting trolls. We gave y'all one troll in this new game. Just so y'all can shut up complaining about it.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Man, he was easy to beat.
He was.
I thought so, shit.
From behind! Incoming!
Oh, yeah,
oh, the ancient ones. Soul Eaters.
Still got a motherfucking nerves.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was a little tough at first because I kind of forgot how we used to eat them. Then when I realized I got a fucking spear.
Yeah. It was.
Not really.
Cause fucking Silter.
No, they fight slowly. And now but we fought. I could swear we fought two before. It's other shit that we fight two of that's way harder than two Soul Eaters.
Like what, Valkyries?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying it's other things that we fought two of at one time that have given us more trouble.
Behind you, brother!
Oh yeah, the Drakeys? Oh my god.
They do two of them later in the game. I said, goddamn. That shit scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, this jump scares out the wazoo in this bitch.
They developers ain't shit for these jump scares in this game. I said, why is there so many, bro? They get me every time. I said, damn. It's two of y'all.
The fuck was that, nigga?
Damn, dog.
Dog, happy as hell to see him. He sound like a fucked up chicken infected with the T-virus. I'm just saying, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, glad we all made it. 4.5 years later to play it. Right. We all made it to play it, bro. So I guess we'll just talk about the end. So I just asked what y'all think is next. What y'all do y'all think?
Kratos spinoff. I mean, not Kratos spinoff. Atreus spinoff. Freya's pregnant with his child, with Kratos' child.
Yes, they pray and Kratos will get together. I just mind that. They got good chemistry. I mean, they did last game. They just got good. Kratos and Freya got just great chemistry. Bro.
He's the person that she should have married.
Yes. Thank you. If they go that route, they put them two together, I would not be mad. They just fit well together, man. They just had to get through the part of her hating him, killing her son. Well, you know, we got past that. Kratos did to save her, even though she was. I mean,
she was right.
I mean, honestly, if Kratos didn't stop her from killing her, man, all that her would have been dead. That's all would have happened. Oh, yeah. That's the one thing I was saying during this game. I was like, Freya. That's what I would have told her, right? I would have like, Freya, listen. If I didn't crack Boulder's head, that nigga was gonna kill you and still try to kill me and my son. Then I would have killed him. Y'all both would have been dead in this bitch. Instead of just him, I would have to kill both of y'all.
I would have looked at her and been like, bitch, I saved your life. Shut the fuck up.
I saved your life. Like, if I didn't kill him, he would have killed you, and nothing would have changed. He still would have been trying to kill me. Baldur was too far gone. He was too far gone at that point. He clearly tried to kill me multiple times before I even cracked his throat in front of you. Before I snapped his neck. He tried to kill me like 3 times before this moment for real. So you gonna be part of this. He literally tried to kill me 3 times.
So that's how it is. We go back in time and I don't kill you. I don't stop him. Then we'll see where you get.
Right. We us find this missile.
This was the first of one of 6 final challenges.
It's 6 final challenges. Oh my god.
The first of 6.
Fuck. What was the one I did? I don't even know what number mine was.
It only let me choose one.
That did for me too, see?
This final reward's different.
I ain't picked that one. I picked the other one. I fought like 6 bosses. Well, I don't know how many there are because it just fucking kept coming.
Oh
but
shit. She just told me how this shit worked and I couldn't hear because we over here talking. So in order for me to...
Say the clip.
Okay. But I would still have to fight hearing our voices. But basically, so the floor has runes on them, right? The ones that I just fought were based off of a symbol that looks like an F and an N. But to the left is one that's an N and an R. Then there's one that's an N and an F. Then there's one that's an F and an R. So I gotta fight them in that order. So I guess I'll do F and R next. I feel like I'm not gonna enjoy this as much as I want to. That's crazy. I don't know if I like how they do this now. I prefer being able to what is it? Go to each individual one and it'd be like 8 of them and shit. Defeat all enemies within the time limit. Avoid taking
yeah,
damage.
So, Atreus spin-off game is what you were saying.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
I don't know what he'll do though. That's the crazy part.
Feds is coming. They literally set up at the end of this game. He didn't even stay with Kratos. He left. So he can let us know he's getting his own game.
Oh my goodness. You will not relegate this nigga to Miles Morales.
Actually, honestly though, he's probably gonna get DLC. Not a full game. I see a DLC coming first. He just plays him the entire time. So then maybe at the end of the DLC he comes back to Kratos, maybe.
You all right, brother?
Just tell him everything he's been through, because he's coming back to Kratos at some point now. One thing I would love to see is a time jump again, and he's a little bit more older than now. Like, he's not a teenager. Like another, let's say he's like 18, 19.
This voice actor has a lot of fucking hair.
His voice actor?
Yeah. Like, he's like when I say head full of hair, nigga, like, a head full of hair.
Yeah, let's see another time jump again. His nigga's like Ellie's age.
Oh, wow.
19, 20 years old. And then we play this DLC. And then Gabota's also old. And then at the end of the, I don't know what he does in this DLC. What he say he's gonna go look for other giants, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's been doing this for years. And then the DLC starts with him and Angry Boda. Just a little bit older. Been doing this for a while. And you do whatever adventure you're on, you just do it. And then by the end of the adventure, you come back to Kratos. He's like, okay, time to go back and see my dad or whatever. And then years have passed. I don't imagine Kratos he shouldn't look any different after a couple of years. Just maybe a little bit more gray in the beard.
Right.
But, maybe that'd be dope. We'll end it with him going back to Kratos, and then he'll see Kratos become the figure we saw on the last
part of the panel.
Part of the panel. Yep, that's it right there. And that's how that DLC ends. Yep.
He just comes back and be like, "Father, what have you been up to?" "Sit, boy. I have much to tell you."
Yeah, that'd be great.
And then Freya just comes around with like food and snacks for everybody.
Food, feeding this nigga, we was like, oh, they got together, yo.
And you see, actually he comes home. So now I gotta pause the game. but he comes home. He sees the statue. He goes straight to his father's house, and he's greeted by a little girl.
Another kid?
No, yeah.
Oh,
a little girl. He's greeted by a little girl.
It'd probably be a girl this time.
And then he's like, "Father, you've been busy. What have you been up to? I see they replaced Tyr's statue with your own. Come, I have much to tell you."
And then it ends with Kratos saying that, and Atreus like, "I got a lot to tell you about too, Father."
Right. I just want to hear
cuts.
I just need the nigga to say, "Conjunction junction. What's your function?" Taking in sperm and making babies.
Freya pops up.
No,
he thought it was. Yo, that would be great, man. I would love that DC like that. That would be amazing.
Lunda.
Then Kratos said something about her. He was like, watch out for her, Atreus. She's friendly.
Right.
I was like, yo.
Finally, a woman that Kratos doesn't want to fuck. Man, let that nigga, let old Kratos be in this bitch. He'll fuck the shit out of a light elf.
But Kratos wanna give a damn. Yeah. But yeah, I would like that. I would like that Kratos and Freya get together. That would be dope. I like that.
Poisoning your back.
They say that's too obvious.
That was
a video.
Clip.
Yeah, there was a video I seen that they so think back to the first God of War when they showed goddamn, or they showed what did they show? They showed them other regions that Kid has been to. Oh my god, I hate these things. One of them was Egyptian, and there were two other, I guess, places. One of them, I think it's pronounced Christum, or something like that. Get the fuck out of here.
So what y'all doing? So what y'all saying is that y'all want more God of War, more Kratos God of War, and just you want him to go to another mythology again?
I mean, there has to be a reason for it, but I don't think they're gonna do it. That would be nice. That'd be nice, but I don't think there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
You talking about the Titans? Yeah, but that's a stretch. But that's a stretch. They're tall. They're large. They're not giants though. They're not classified as giants. No, I'm just saying they have a different classification.
I think Kratos said something about it too. But
the Chihuahua was a type of dog though. It's a stretch.
So are we saying Egyptian? You said no.
I mean, I would be happy with anything they give us, but
true.
My ultimate answer is there has to be a reason for him to go there.
Yeah, they
Kill grants to break the elite enemy shield.
But you gotta get Kratos. But you gotta get Kratos involved though, because you said you don't want to play as Atreus the entire time. At that point, you just playing as Atreus.
Incoming above you.
Oh, tell Kratos, and she takes him there. Yeah, I see that. I still wanna give me a time jump though. Please. I don't want teenage Atreus. I want Atreus to just. I want Atreus to become a man, bro. Like I just want to see a man.
How old I was thinking this was gonna be?
No, I knew he was gonna be 15, like 14, 15. I knew that.
Niggas want to see peach fuzz on this motherfucker.
I want to see Atreus become a grown ass man before. If they ever do kill off Kratos, I want Atreus to be a grown ass man. Nigga, they're not ready because this Atreus has been like 7 games. This nigga been around since the PlayStation 2, and he survived this one.
Yo, he's the oldest PlayStation property.
I'm guarantee you they're still making games for this particular character. Yeah, been around since PlayStation 2. 3 main games, 2 PSP games, and now 2 old Kratos games. I ain't put a PSP game either, but I know what happened in them. No, he used to do. He mentioned his brother on this game. Don't do that. He mentioned Deimos on this game. That took place during Ghost of Sparta. He did. I was very shocked to hear him talk about it. I was very shocked to hear him talk about his brother. I said, "Oh shit, they going deep lore in the Kratos right now." I was like, "Wow." He showed him missing that first number though. He did not mention that first number. Wait, no, actually he did. He did mention the first number.
He mentioned all that. Oh my god.
Freya. He did. Yeah, the Freya. Cause it was just him and Freya. It was like way early in the game. She still hated this nigga. And
I'm about to get mad. 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 Oh my god.
That nigga doing no final trial over there.
Bruh.
He did mention Polite.
And that's why I felt like they could
Nobody's gonna die. I said this nigga tell it all. He's on down this game. He ain't gonna make it. This nigga giving out all his secrets. He ain't gonna make it. They killed saying it. That was like, yo, he ain't gonna make it. I said, God. That scene when it was Atreus was like, you know, tell me a story, and if I fall asleep, just tell me tomorrow. This nigga Atreus fell asleep when Kratos told the story, and the way Kratos was looking, I said, oh my God, this nigga's not gonna make it, bro. He ain't gonna make it. Got to die, gangster. Yeah, you can't. No. You gotta go out like a G. so. No. He gotta go out and battle. My nigga. Yeah, like a G. And have a funeral. This nigga gotta get jumped on. That's how you gotta do. Somebody they got guards. It gotta be like 3 or 4 guards fight him at one time. That's the only way.
God damn.
They gotta jump on this man.
Yo, wait. I got it.
That's true.
I figured it out.
His death.
They have a statue of Kratos. Atreus returns home. He sees that he has a little sister. Freya is mourning Kratos' death because another... Listen, wait a minute, listen, goddamn. They are mourning Kratos' death because a whole other pantheon saw what happened to Greece, saw what happened to Norse, and said, oh, fuck no, we gotta stop this nigga.
He's coming here next.
Right, and that's how we get the next entry of God of War, with an adult Atreus and his little sister and Freya. I mean, you ain't gotta play it, nigga. I'm just out here giving gold. Alright, bet.
The Egyptian pantheon will be like, yo, did y'all hear about this nigga? He went from Greek to Norse. He killed all the gods. We gotta do something about this nigga, though. He coming here next, bro. He's coming for us. They're like, yo, we gotta jump this nigga, dog.
Oh, I beat it. I beat that challenge, shield breaker challenge. I got a little panicky because the nigga, so they put a nigga out on the field and they said defeat the little niggas to break his shield. I did that shit twice, and then another boss fucking came up, but the other guy's shield didn't come back, thank God. And then while I was fighting the Huntress, I had to worry about the previous nigga who I hadn't killed and her 4 niggas who I had to kill to be able to damage her. That's fucking wild, man.
Good job, dude.
That's one of 2. See the next one.
So you said the one that I did.
The next. It's one of the 2. It's either NF or NR. Which one did you do? Goddammit, because I'm not trying to do that one next.
I want to say it was NF, if I'm not mistaken. That's something. If I'm not mistaken.
I'm gonna do NR then. Oh, it's not a theory. It's just pure speculation.
About the future of this franchise?
Oh no, that was just me being funny. Like, they don't have to do that. But again, I say that because I would not mind more God of War but there has to be a reason. That's all I'm saying. If they if they go that route, it would be Atreus trying to get revenge. That's all I can say.
Hey, honestly, just in what you just said, props for us. Let's get props for Santa Monica, right? Like this Incredibles has legit been in like 7 games, and we're not tired of God of War yet.
At
We're still
all.
not. We're still not, bro.
Maybe slightly fatigued.
Yep.
Damn, man.
Which is very impressive for a video game. For any property to keep my attention that long.
PlayStation icons.
Yeah, definitely. I thought about this too. You know how like they let Kratos live at it in this game. What if Santa Monica saw what happened on Last of Us Part 2 with Joel? And they was like, bro, you saw people got pissed off with that. We can't kill this thing on this game. Don't do it. It's like, don't do it, man. This nigga live at the end of this game.
That shit.
It's like Kratos is way more prominent than Joel ever was. It was like, just make him live. Don't kill him.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Yeah. But yeah.
Rita, left flank.
That's what we said earlier before you came in the party. Like, I call it the Greek mythology Kratos, the young Kratos, and the Norse mythology Kratos is the old Kratos. That's how I just distinguish the two. And I love this old Kratos. Like, if Kratos lived long enough to become old, I feel like this is the person he would have become. That's what I
I mean, I prefer Greek guys as opposed to Norse guys. Anyway.
Oh, the Zeus Poseidons and Odin's and Thor's.
They're always more fun to hear about, to be honest.
Yeah. Greek mythology is more, I think, more well known than Norse. Honestly,
it is.
Yeah, it is. And Egyptian mythology, I don't know too much about.
The only way I would know about it, I know the names, but I don't know the histories. And what history I do know, I owe to Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Origins.
Yes.
Oh, that's how they would forget too. This franchise was almost completely different. They said the decision on what mythology to go to next was a coin flip. I never forget they said that. Cause they said the studio was split between Egyptian and Norse because they so many people wanted to do both, not both, but one or the other.
Yeah.
So it came down to a coin flip in the studio.
Yeah.
Everybody would want to go to.
Crazy. I know them folks that got the Norse mythology was like, y'all got to do most of this fucking work.
Right. Yeah, and they said too. They said they was happy they chose Norse too because Assassin's Creed Origins went the Egyptian route, even though there was only like one game. But they came out around God of War 2018, so they said they glad they went the Norse route because there would have been like 2 Egyptian games like kind of near each other.
They'd have been like, oh y'all sharing ideas. Okay, cool. Oh man,
I know, right? God of War obliterated that shit.
Yo.
That year. Shit.
Nah, you ain't lying. I'd have missed out on one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games for this shit. I'd have been
yeah, true. It would have been completely different set, nigga. It would have been no snow. It would have been straight desert.
And what's crazy was that was them taking a chance to change the direction of the franchise. Them niggas would have changed direction, hope that shit worked, and then when God of War came out, been like, fuck, it didn't work. We can't. We're going under.
Just like,
no more Assassin's Creed. Or they would have been like, we'll give you more Assassin's Creed, but we just gonna make them the way we want to fucking make them, because apparently y'all don't like this shit that we've been doing.
It was.
It's time.
The build up to Assassin's Creed, all the way up to Assassin's Creed 3, that build up was great. It was great. Then they got to Assassin's Creed 3, which was also a good game. It just the ending I did not like. And ever since that ending, this franchise don't know what the fuck it wants to do.
Oh,
They just putting out Assassin's Creed games and picking a time period and just going with the flow.
The last one I bought was Odyssey, and I didn't finish it.
Origins for me. And it was a bit, and a lot of people say that was one of the best, one of the best ones. It was Origins. Which I agree. That's when they went to that kind of like RPG route, and I did like it. But for some reason, Odyssey and Valhalla did something that people didn't like. Which is weird. Some people did like Origins.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
For Odyssey?
For Assassin's Creed.
Behind you! Incoming!
Man, they had an Assassin's Creed multiplayer. I think it was on Brotherhood. Man, I played that, and I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope. I wish. And I think they're making like 3 Assassin's Creed games right now, if I'm not mistaken.
They trying to be like the Call of Duty of Uncharted.
It's weird, cause they're skipping a year though, which is good. But it's like it's weird. Yeah, but I think they're making like 2 or 3 of them. Because you remember, one of them was announced to go back to like the old school style. They announced that, and then the other 2 just had code names. Like one of them was called Assassin's Creed like Hex or Red or something like that. And I was like, okay. Again, I'll just go for the flow like they doing. If it looks good, I'll check it out. If it looks good, I'll check it out. But Assassin's Creed, I'm burnt out on that franchise. I burnt out on Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty. Both of them franchises I'm burnt out on.
Yeah, Nova actually said she was going to get the new Modern Warfare. I was very surprised to hear that. Yeah, but I think she's talking about like the sequel to the newer version they made. That's what she's getting.
Yeah, it came out a couple of weeks ago.
That's funny. Cause it's,
them niggas using the same goddamn
name, like
bro, Call of Duty, dog.
What would you name it though to differentiate between like the 2000s version? Yeah, but you don't want niggas to fuck around and get the fucking PS3 version or the PS2 or whatever the fuck it came out with. So what would you rename it?
Somebody mama did. Somewhere in this world.
Peeking. Oh. Bruh. I gotta survive. I'm sorry, I'm listening, but I gotta survive. And cause I gotta survive, but I'm in a circle like a ring of fire type shit.
Incoming back here.
I heard the same thing. It's funny that I'm here. Right. It's funny that I've been saying like mixed. Like some people say this one's good, and now seeing other people say like it's the same old, and they don't want to play it. So I guess it's just stuff to preference.
Oh, what the fuck?
But in Call of Duty, I don't know, man. It's just these franchises, man. Like I said, Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, I'll get burnt down on, which is crazy because again, back to God of War, I'm not tired of this franchise at all. But that's also too, they come out every 4 or 5 years, so that's also another reason. You know, so. But it is, man. 7, no bad games in this entire franchise. Not one trash God of War game has been made, bro. That is impressive. Dog. Yeah, God of War 3, man. That's gonna be hard to top. That's gonna be hard to top right there. God of War 3 was just, bruh, like, yes. It was so many moments in that game, boss fight after boss fight, just nothing but gods the entire time, bro.
Hey, how many minutes is 160 seconds? It's like 2 minutes, right? No, that's 3 minutes, right?
That's 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
2.5 minutes? Alright.
2.5. 2 hours, yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 hours. 2 minutes. Oh my God. But yeah. But I do feel like now it is between God of War 3 and this game. That's as far as like now for me. Cause Ragnarok had a harder fucking boss fight. Yeah, cause Ragnarok like them boss fights in this game, which is back to back.
What the fuck?
So and it was all great. Yeah, the story. Oh, the story is better. The story is just like this story is better than the story. Three. That's the only thing about 3.
God
like everything was amazing. No, 3. No, I do like 3 story. I just didn't feel like it was nothing like just something like I don't know. It was great. It was great, but it just wasn't. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like it was just basically the end of this built-up trilogy. That was just a whole bunch. It was just a whole bunch of boss fights that were amazing. The gameplay was amazing. Everything was great. I do get that game a 10. It's just that story. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Three is your favorite one. Yeah, me too. I'd agree with mythology, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why these developers know what they're doing. Like, take what works and just build on that. That's what you gotta do. That's what Ragnarok did to the 2018. And the game basically answered it already that the Egyptian gods do exist in this universe because of that thing you found on the last game that showed all those other like signs of other mythologies in that room. Yeah. So they do exist in this. They do exist in this world. You just haven't been there if they choose to go that route. Okay, now I will say this. If they do go to Egyptian mythology, after like maybe 1 or 2 of those of that mythology, probably stop. Give Kratos a good 3 mythologies, and then let the story end for real.
Oh man. What mythology?
Egyptian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were saying like if they go that route to put Kratos and Atreus there next. I said do like 1 or 2 of those games and then really end Kratos' story there, because I feel like we'll be good at that point. I feel at that point of God of War, I feel like we'll be good.
Damn.
Ooh.
So you just wanted young Kratos and old Kratos together? Oh my god.
Wow. Would be crazy. I can
And
see your
who
Kratos
are
not liking
you
this nigga.
supposed to be? You, but from the future. Impossible. What becomes of Zeus? Do we murder him? You look like a shell of my former self. Tell me we get our revenge on Athens, on Greece, on Zeus!
I feel like your Kratos would not like this old nigga.
Oh, bruh, they're going to fight each other. They're going to fight each other.
They would.
Nigga, they're going to fight each other. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, well, you know, I feel like every mythology has to have a smart-ass god, so I feel like the smart-ass god would come in here and be like, well, look what we have here. The past meets the present. Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful. And it's like the more shit he talks, the more you think to yourself in the back of your head, oh, this nigga's finna die in the worst way. But I am going to have fun laughing at that. I give it to the other person because Anubis is the god of the dead, right? Chris Kratos. Oh, I'm not talking about specifically that guy. I'm just saying like just a guy with a smart ass mouth. But knowing Sonny Santa Monica, they're gonna change a lot. They're gonna change a lot to begin with.
Quality stuff for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
What would do it? My bad.
Oh man. I could see him wanting to learn so much about just so much else.
I'm telling you, but that's the way. That's the only way I feel like we can go there because if the Giants went over, it's say Atreus is on the journey to find the Giants. He finds the Giants in the Egyptian mythology. At some point, he needs Kratos. He needs to come back to his dad for help or whatever reason. And that's how Kratos comes over to that mythology. Because Kratos is not gonna he's not gonna just go over there willingly. Like he's not that type of guy. He just
Right.
he just want to chill.
I came to fuck your shit up. Ah!
And
What?
Very thick.
they gonna know that nigga too. Kratos like, God damn, everybody know who the fuck I am.
I think it would be more hilarious if they didn't. like, I need the whole pantheon to be ignorant, like a clean slate.
My lady,
Not ignorant.
let me get my fortune hammer.
Oh, now we don't give a fuck about you. Then allow me to remind you. And then you just see young Kratos. Ah!
I feel like
yeah.
I
What if
feel
I
like
told you Kratos had that dog, you know?
not that dog.
Let me get my fortune
Right. The only man to ever escape hell 3 times in a row. Death can't touch me, stupid. Man.
That's true.
Oh, what can I do for a goddess? Oh, whatever you need.
My goodness.
I say the young Kratos did come out though in Ragnarök when they killed Heimdall. I don't know if like
Oh,
that's just
yeah.
in my opinion. I feel like the young Kratos came out then.
Yo, when he smashed that nigga's head, when he smashed that nigga's fucking face into the ground, I said, yo, this sounds like some shit he would do to fucking
I told you.
do to it.
That was the young one. That was the young one right there. That was a young Kratos move. I'm trying to tell you, that nigga still in there, man. He said this is your final warning.
No,
This nigga Heimdall was just stay talking shit, boy, to that lad, bro. God damn, Kratos gave that nigga a warning twice. He did. That's how much Kratos has grown. And the only reason that nigga killed a nigga, he kept on threatening his son. He was like, "Oh, I'm sure gonna kill your son now." He basically what he said. "I'm sure gonna kill that little nigga. As soon as I get through with you, I'm killing that little nigga immediately." That's basically what he said to Kratos.
Hey, and I felt just like how Atreus said when he said, "Why did you have to say that?" I was like,
he did say that to
Lord.
Odin. Yo, that line was mad ass. That line was mad ass. He said, "Why did you have to say that?"
I was like, "Oh, buddy."
Yeah, but yeah, Kratos killed Heimdall. I said, "Oh, that's that young dog coming out right there. That's it." Then they start smashing his head to the ground. Like that nigga, he didn't even do nothing else after that. Like at that point, he just died.
Anybody else started hearing DMX X gonna give it to you when that happened? Just me? Okay.
Even Mill was like, brother, don't do it.
I'd have been like, shut the fuck up, head.
He's like, this isn't who you want to be.
Niggas, but this is who I am. And kill a Heimdall.
Yo, I think even Mill was scared of the Kratos at that moment. He was like, nigga.
Yeah. Can you imagine being forced to like be on that nigga's hip and he's young Kratos? You will tell me how I can get back to Olympus. Aye, brother. I won't tell you anything. You will tell me or die. I'm already ahead. I've already died once. You'd be doing me a bloody favor.
They would definitely go back and forth, but it's more angrily. But yeah, but that nigga Mimir just late, like that nigga even like turn away when he saw Kratos kill that nigga. Like he had to watch that shit face, like right there. So it was right there. He was like, "Bro, this isn't who you wanna be." And then Kratos first that nigga Heimdall head face. That nigga Heimdall last word was monster, bro. He called that nigga a monster and died. The whole guy said, dang. He was like, monster. And then that nigga just dies. I would have been like, Kratos would be like, you up the wrong one. You should let my son alone. It's a monster, you know, I'm trying to keep him hidden from y'all.
It's a monster in this house. It's a monster in this house.
Kratos also said a bad line to Odin too. You know when I think it was in Svartalfheim and Odin showed up out of nowhere. It was just Kratos by himself. And they had that back and forth. It was another great cutscene. So he was like, "Has anybody ever prayed to you, worship you?
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
what it feels like." Great scene.
that's what kind of makes it hard for me to see him as a bad person, because they actually do kind of pray to that nigga Odin. They depend on him.
The whole game, he's not a bad person until he stabs Brock. I mean, be real. He didn't do nothing. The only thing he did bad was treat Thor like a piece of shit.
Well, he did that. The other things he did, like off screen before the game, before the 2018 game came out. You know, all the things he did, the Vanaheim, the dwarves, all the
Mimir.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas, the reason Mimir was being tortured for how many winters he said, like over 100 or something. Like that nigga would he said he would torture Mimir every day.
Damn.
That's the one thing that was in my head this entire game. I know Mimir said Odin did. I was like, no, Odin gotta be a piece of shit. That nigga torture him every day, bro.
Yeah, I could not forget a person who's gonna do that.
You know, they all hated him. They all hated Odin in that house, which is funny because I mean he was listening the entire time because he was here, which is also kind of funny. But yeah,
he can stomach that. I don't know if I can sit in a room full of niggas that hate me disguised as somebody else. Strong or not, I just would have been like, oh, this how you niggas really feel? Oh, fuck all of y'all.
Yeah, then the way Freya hated him. Yeah,
I would have gave the whole bag away.
I mean, Freya hated that nigga too. Like, despised that nigga.
Oh man, the fact that he could set a nigga on fire and he live, like, I kind of have a hard time wrapping my head around that whole scenario. I'm glad they don't open the door until after you open the chest. Say what? Oh yeah, that's man.
That's what I'm saying. We just heard stories.
Hey, that's something I'm scared to lose my bitch energy. I mean, I can only picture it.
Yeah, Odin. Yeah, we heard him and Thor do some horrible shit, man. Before we actually met them niggas. Now, Thor immediately was like,
I can see how
I can see Thor doing everything.
Yeah, I can see that, especially if that nigga get drunk.
Hell yeah. Remember they said, I'll never forget that spirit story in the last game when he was like, they built that statue for that nigga, and then that nigga Thor just killed his wife.
Yeah,
drunk.
Cause he asked him to leave.
Yeah.
You want me to leave? But I'm welcome guest here.
that nigga Thor was so that nigga was.
And you just hear that nigga snap his. You just hear that nigga snap his fingers and the hammer breaks the whole of the house.
Right. Also, shout out to that the bar fight, which I did not expect the bar fight to be in this game.
Yeah, they ain't gonna lie, that was right. It made me think of MCU Thor moments. Cause I feel like there's something that would happen there. All to the background of that one track.
Enemy behind you.
Alright. And make it do what it do. Woo. Oh man. So what you gonna do next in this game? What you gonna tackle next, Rob?
I don't know. I'm just sitting at the pause screen talking to y'all. I'm on top of the bridge. I think it's called the remnants of Asgard.
Oh yeah, those are always interesting to do.
I'm about to do it. Maybe probably tackle that next. But I'm also looking at the frozen lightning that's from the sky that's still in this game. But I see like a little ram. Okay, I was about to ask. Like, I see a ram tear down now, so I know it's possible to get there.
Right. I said the same thing because I was like, bro, how the fuck am I supposed to get there?
You can tell me.
Oh, you should go to the bridge.
This is the last.
Okay, I'm at the bridge. Okay, so I'm at the bridge, and then what?
You go to the bridge and then go down to the right side of the steps.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You know that's not going to work, brother.
Wow. To get into the frozen lightning. Okay, I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah. I just happened to go up there because I did it while we were talking earlier tonight, but I just happened to go up there because I was like, bro, I gotta figure out how to fucking get up there.
Does anybody comment on the frozen lightning when you get there?
They do, but it wasn't
Nothing.
all that notable to me. But you might find it. Yeah. I've done my 4th challenge, sir. I'm about to go to this last 4th thing, sword in the ground.
God damn.
I'm
To be funny about
terrified.
this, I picked it's just the hardest one out of all of them. Like
Yes,
that's just my
you
luck.
did.
It's the hardest one.
I mean,
Fuck.
I'm wondering if you can go back and reset it.
I don't know.
I'm definitely finna pick me up one of these superior resurrection stones. That's one thing I wish they had an overhaul, because you only get a simple resurrection stone, which gives you a small amount of health, a superior resurrection stone, which gives you a large amount of health, which still feels small, and then a berserker's resurrection stone, which gives you full rage instead. I mean, I could see myself trying to use that to get better, but
Let me get my
I don't
fortune
know.
hammer.
And then it keeps telling me I got a weapon upgrade, but I don't know what it wants me to upgrade. Because some of the stuff I'm not wasting materials on.
Want to talk for a spell?
Oh, man. Agony's Promise Tunic. Tattered Witch Frock. Warrior's Battle Dress. Fatebreaker Tunic. And Regal Veneer Garments. Every 3rd running arrow fires an additional 3 arrows. Oh shit, that's an additional 3 arrows.
I man, tell you too, when we fought Thor at the end of the game, I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped because I was like, nigga, I'm strong as fuck now. I know so many more skills, so many more weapons, and I've beefed up so much since the last time we fought each other, nigga. You caught me lacking. You caught me early.
Yeah.
I'm beat the fuck up. I was so hyped to fight that nigga for a second time. I was like, oh, this finna be interesting, boy.
I'm about to show you I got that dog in me.
I'm about to show you what I think I've been on a journey since we fought last time, and I've beat the fuck up, nigga.
Right. I killed that smart ass prick that can't nobody seem to lay a fucking finger on. I never did kind of understand how the spear got past, like, him being able to, like, predict people's movements.
Well, yeah, cause at first when he would, when we tricked him with the explosion.
You must have got some fucked up trials, because my last one just said stay within the ring.
What's on the left? What?
I was on the 4th one. This is the 4th challenge, so I probably got 2 more to go. But there ain't but 4 circles around the arena.
On the final months behind trial?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like, oh my god, the ring just moved. Oh, fuck this game. Fuck this game. The ring is moving.
That's amazing.
If you could see it, you wouldn't think so. If it was happening to you, you wouldn't think so. Like, I'm literally having to run around with the... Oh my god. Like, I'm fighting niggas from a distance now because of this shit.
Oh shit, we didn't even... That's all
What?
talk about. We didn't even talk about, like, even Odin's self. We didn't even talk about, like, Sindri killing him.
Oh, yeah, Sindri as a whole.
Snap.
Yeah, I don't really know what to... I don't know what to say or how to feel. Because he could just as easily be on some Freya shit.
The only god Kratos killed was Heimdall on Ragnarok.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, and just to make sure, one last thing, because I might get off something for this again. So, the reason that prophecy didn't happen with Kratos and Atreus.
Oh, I completed that quick as hell.
So, I was thinking about it, and on that shrine. Oh, was that supposed to have been Odin instead of Kratos laying in Atreus' arm? Because you know Atreus.
It is, but I think so. I think the thing is that they changed the prophecy. Like
Okay,
it's supposed to be one thing, but it literally got changed.
Okay, and at what point did it get changed? Oh, we don't know what exact point.
I don't know. That's a good question because
even those three women told Kratos that he was gonna die.
Right. Everything they did up to that point. Everything they did up until the last game was supposed to happen, I guess, but
it was, but that final thing that was like Kratos holding Atreus holding Kratos, with him dead in his arms, which Angry Boulder told him that's what it was, and then those three Norns women told him that he's gonna die too. So I'm saying, so what changed the prophecy exactly?
That's a good question. But I mean, she did all of that. Faye did all of that so that they could change their fate.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
She did what she did so that she could be different for them.
What can I do you for?
And they showed them the real shrine. The Angry Boulder showed them at the end.
Yeah, but I guess it was crazy because they did. Well, she called herself destroying that. That's what she calls herself doing. She calls herself destroying that shrine because she sorry, she didn't I guess she didn't like want them to see it. Yeah, she didn't want them to see it, so she destroyed it. And then I'm trying to think. She didn't want them to see it, so they could change their own. So they would be creating their own fate. That's what it was. Because if they weren't, if they knew, then I guess it would be. This is gonna be hard to explain, but I feel like in the God of War universe, if someone gives you a prophecy about your life and you know about it, I feel like from that point on, everything you do is going to lead you to that prophecy because you know about it. And they actually told a story in this game about people who heard what their fate was and tried to work against it, only to end up causing it. So, I believe her destroying the mural with their fate on it was her trying to keep them from knowing. That way they wouldn't be forced to try to like prepare it. And the only other question that wasn't answered to me was how Faye died. But I will say this, I would almost say that she probably didn't die. She probably put her soul in an orb too. Because remember, I think Atreus is saying those words at the beginning of God of War 2018. So he might have her soul in a knife too. Although I don't know if more than one soul can go in a knife, but, still. So
Also, Gene said him to put Fenrir into that into the Wolf from Hellhound. That was genius.
yeah, that's pretty dope.
Nice part.
That was pretty dope.
It was.
Man. Man, oh man, oh man.
But yeah, I think I'm about to go ahead and get off myself, man.
Nah, I see. We've been at this for like 3 hours.
Yeah,
So
I still like definitely tackle everything, but we'll talk about it again.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think we tackle most things. You know, we said a good amount.
yeah. Well, this has been your spoiler version of God of War Ragnarok. I hope I did a good job of letting motherfuckers know that hey, we're about to spoil the fuck out of this game.
Yeah, I think you did.
So, but
Game of the year. Game of the year.
oh yeah, fuck Elden Ring.
Yeah, this shit better win.
If it don't though, I just have that gritted teeth feeling that
If it don't, it's gonna be Elden Ring. Like if it don't,
yeah, but
it's
it's gonna cause uproar. I know it's gonna cause uproar. Like somebody's gonna be like, they paid them to win. They paid them to win.
yeah.
So, but yeah, you guys be safe. Have a good day, great morning, all that good stuff. We'll catch you guys later.
Peace.